How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of the Homebrewers. You know, when we started this year, we were at like 19, like 18 or 19, maybe even 16, 17. We've done a lot of Homebrewers this year, which has been a lot of fun. But
I think
anyway,
it was 17.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
17 sounds about right. And we're at we've done almost 20 episodes this year.
Not bad.
So that's been a lot of fun. But I sidetracked. As always, I'm Greg. That's Mira. Say hello. That's Tsuya. Say hello.
Bing.
That's Crissy. Say hello.
Hello.
There it is.
And that's Brad. How are you doing, Brad?
I'm increasing the AC by 15 for all monsters.
Oh
my God.
With you?
Editing Greg, tell us exactly Brad's dirty little secrets. Anyway.
He said he's increasing all the monsters' AC
I
by
heard.
15.
Well, here's the thing. I heard. Trust me, I heard.
But he chose to ignore it right now.
Anyway, so thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. This will be out well into the holidays, if not, depending on how things roll out, maybe into the new year. Who knows when this comes out? Who fucking knows at this point? We're recording so frequently, it's hard to keep track of when we record and when this comes out. It's mid-November when this is being recorded, so who fucking knows? But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hope you guys are staying safe throughout the holidays. And that's just about it. So Brad, go ahead and recap for us and get us on into 36.
So the party follows through with trying to investigate what exactly, who exactly, and when exactly these creatures descended upon the city that they burned to the ground.
They being the
And
creatures. Yeah.
They came upon a small squad of lizard folk, and a little bit further away from this small squad was the rest of the army. So Crissy decided to let them all know, hey, we're the fuck over here, come get us. So clearly not exactly knowing what they were searching for, she yelled in Draconic and got their attention. So the army started to follow them. Luckily, the party had wings on their side and just flew around for hours, days, I don't know, a while.
A while.
While Amaryllis, on the other hand, was chased by a Froghemoth.
Nearly got my shit wrecked.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Scary.
while the party had flight once again on their side, they managed to fly in just in time to descend, wreck the shit, and then they went home to the tavern where some confessions were made, some drinks were had.
Yep.
And that's basically where we're going to pick up, is we're back in the tavern. Crissy and Tsuya are MIA currently, so a few drinks in. Renfus, you want to go ahead and kick us off? In the,
Right. Okay. So Ren watches
This tavern
Tsuya.
is quieting down.
Yeah. Ren watches Tsuya leave, and he just kind of sits there for a moment, 2 moments, 3 moments. And he just looks at Amaryllis, and he's like, so that's going to go poorly, isn't it? Knowing Crissy, this is going to probably go poorly, isn't it? I mean, I'm hoping for the best for these two. But like,
She cast Enhance Ability before he left,
that's
so who
true.
knows?
You did try to help, so there is that. What is, if you have any, what is your experience when it comes to love and romance and all that?
We almost fell.
That's her reaction. That's Amarilla's reaction.
That's
Ren knew this would be the reaction.
And there it is.
Her face is just like beat red. What?
Before you lose your shit, this is not.
Before
Before you lose your shit
calm
or
down,
anything.
it's just me.
No, listen. This is not me doing a confession or anything.
I
don't-
wasn't thinking that, but now that you say that.
I'm just letting you know that that's not the case.
I know that.
Right. Good to know.
I know that.
I know that. Are you sure?
Trust me, I never thought that.
Yeah, neither do I. No, it just, it's going to be a new world for you, just in all things, You admitted way back when it was a lovely prom that was a first kiss for you, which didn't seem ideal.
No.
No.
That's all.
But I just seeing a nice looking halfling boy and just be like, oh, he's cute, he knows books.
Boys in my town picked on me, so I don't
Crissy was there, she'd say, "I'll go and kick their asses."
Ren's like
Her
Ren's
friends
laying
love books.
Ren's laying like this. His hand is on his dagger, like I'm gonna kill some bitches. Let's go.
The boys in your town weren't nice to you.
Well, we were kids. They wanted to play. I wanted to read.
Who are you?
Barkeep, probably.
Oh no, this was a straight up DM.
Right.
Gross.
Gross. Disgusting.
Getting to know my players.
I'll ask. People made fun.
To be fair, like I'm filling in backstory at
No,
this
yeah.
point.
People made fun of you.
Kids wanted to play. I wanted to read. They thought it was.
Icky.
I don't know. They just thought it was boring, and they would make fun of me for it. I didn't care,
Right.
but kids are mean.
Yeah. You know, I mean, some more than others, but I think we all have our fair share of. Some would say playful ribbing, others would say just straight up bullying. I got revenge on my. I say revenge, but I got my one bully that I had because I was the sad half-elf boy singing sad songs. Was I made out with his sister and made out with his brother, so like that was a little fun.
That's how. Wait.
This
Processing.
this
That's
man of Elven.
getting revenge on someone?
Listen, here's the thing. I'm 13.
What does that mean?
Oh, this guy was about 15, 16, picking on the other one. He had twin brother and sister, who I was close to, and I kissed his sister, and then the next day kissed his brother. That was how I knew I liked both, but, you know. I call it revenge because it was just, you know, he made fun of me, so what? I made out with both your siblings. But, you know, it's also different for
Rose is just like, how is that revenge?
It's just revenge. Just trust me on this.
It was like, I fucked your mom.
Yeah, kind of.
The barkeep comes up and pours Amaryllis another glass of nice cold milk. Well, you know what you gotta do now. You gotta make out with their brother and their sister.
No.
You don't.
No.
He
No.
laughs and makes the barkeep, and he leans in and like, you don't actually have to. I'm just sharing kind of my initial experiences with it. But you've never. So kids made fun of you. So I guess you didn't have like anyone that caught your eye at all. No one you thought was like, oh, he's cute.
I was always reading.
Did you ever read like a book where you're like, oh, he sounds cute? Oh, I don't know who you're into.
Did you ever read the Kama Sutra?
Amaryllis, probably.
No.
She took one look and went,
Hey, you want all knowledge.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want to know all the different positions to do things in. It's more just like, oh, hey, this is how this process works. These are the organs involved.
right.
She knows.
She read the scientific
She knows the
textbooks, not the
concept.
fun
She
comic.
doesn't have any practice.
She read the scientific textbooks. Ren read the Kama Sutra.
There we go.
There we go.
You read the dwarven porn.
I read.
He read that for a while.
I read
That was
Grey's
fun.
Anatomy. He read the Kama Sutra.
Grey's Anatomy. That's the same thing.
What?
Yeah, because all they do is just fuck around.
Well, there's
until-
the
there's a
show. The
medical
show's named
textbook.
after an actual medical textbook. Yeah,
There's like a medical textbook.
yeah. There's
called
a.
Grey's
Don't worry.
Anatomy.
I had
Really?
this.
Yes.
I had the same
I have
reaction.
it.
I had
It's
this.
a big
I
book.
thought that's what the show was called.
No, yeah. Though they named this.
They named it
after
after-
the actual medical text, which is
Yeah.
odd. If we're talking about the show, yeah, they fuck all the time.
Like
yeah.
medical students actually have that book.
Yeah, it's
It's
not like
just-
a novel. It's like there's just medical. Text.
It's literally just a book of like anatomy explanations on like where it is
The
in the
first
body and all
page
that
sounds
jazz.
like the description of a necromancer. You said, right?
No, that's a different book.
Or was that a different book? I thought it was the same book.
You're thinking of the Resurrectionist. Okay.
Okay.
Grey's
No,
Anatomy is literally a medical textbook.
Okay.
that you
Resurrect
can-
these nuts.
Got him. Huh, you know.
Anyway.
Yeah,
What
you
were
don't-
we on about?
No, you don't actually have to like give out and kiss anyone or anything like that. I just don't know if you had any experience with someone, and I just figured with Crissy away to not like broaden, the way to force the information out. Just I don't know, just curiosity.
You just had fun reading.
That's
all.
fair. That's fair.
She's fallen in love before with books.
That's never changed.
Listen, I've known people married to their work, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just one pot hopeless romantic and can't settle for that, so you just make do with what you go.
I'm a hopeless romantic with her, him, her.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it's not
The
happening.
lady
right
that
now.
I boned before she died.
Yeah, just an interesting question. Yeah. You know, they have been gone for
Sip.
they have been gone for a moment, and I haven't seen.
Well, they were also tired.
Oh,
Had a bit of a day.
you think they went back to the castle?
I think you guys
I think
went
they
on two
went back to
different
sleep. Like, to rest.
You think they went back to sleep in the castle? Though?
Wasn't that where we were supposed to go?
Where were you walking
Confusion.
back to? Were you
guys
coming back to the
actually stayed in
tavern?
Tavern because the
Confusion.
castle is a total wreck.
Yeah, we're staying in the tavern still. We just agreed to stay in the same.
Then
room.
why were people going off to the okay, what the
I went off to the castle just to get
Fuck
away
off,
from the
yeah.
situation.
Just,
fuck off?
Yeah, that's what she did.
And Tsuya said he was walking back to the
So at
tavern.
any point you could just roll on up.
Okay, well then.
Oh,
Like I could, not.
Right.
I'm letting this happen.
So you're just standing outside the tavern
No,
or
I'm
what?
walking.
We weren't that far. We were right outside the tavern.
No, I didn't even have that. You guys have
I'm
that.
walking
one.
around circles of the
Yeah, right.
circling
Sorry,
around
it's
it.
so hot.
Circling around the
Did so
tower.
much walking.
Gotta get in my cardio.
Right. Yeah.
We were flying a lot. I'm getting in
Did my
cardio.
strength training. I just gotta get my cardio in. Yeah. I do.
Walk it off, walk it off.
So I walk in.
Oh, there we are.
Speaking of the double, how'd it go?
No! Oh, your own thing.
The Norm!
We don't know everybody's name in here.
I went as expected, but the charming enchantment walk, thank you. Now I just want to eat and drink.
Sounds fun to me. Just drinks will make sure that she's topped off on milk the whole time. Get that milk! And I think we just, eat, drink, and then eventually
Eat,
pass
drink,
out.
and be merry.
Eat, drink, be merry, and then eventually pass
Live,
out.
laugh, love.
Is that is
No,
Eat, Drink,
no.
Be Merry is the fantasy version
Yes.
of Live, Laugh, Love?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna print that out at your guys' wedding. It's just gonna say
Thank
eat,
you.
drink,
Eat, Drink, Be Merry, please do.
Yes.
Fucking please do for our wedding. Please do.
We'll just have that at like the smaller like reception that we
Live,
have.
laugh, love. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Eat, drink, be merry.
We just
It'll
hang
be
that
a
up
joke it'll be a
we
joke
just
that,
hang that up in the apartment actually.
oh, it's so good. So good.
Hang that above the kitchen.
Eat, drink, be merry, and then eventually pass out.
Oh.
Or do you
That's
have
in
anything?
smaller font.
And eventually pass out. No, that's not going to be in on the form.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
you scared the crap out of me, Brad. You
Oh.
changed the light.
Oh,
I
damn.
just see it change. I was like, what happened?
Well, eventually, yeah, like I said, just
Intruder.
enjoy and eventually pass out. And I don't know if anyone else has anything. Chrissy's going to go talk to wolves again.
Chris, you get to go talk to walls.
No, when was I talking to walls?
Well,
Well,
just-
you
just-
walked away.
No, I'm just thinking of like when
Do
you
it.
found the fucking temple the last time. You're just like, oh, what are you doing?
Oh.
What?
When
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
drunk,
thinking. Yeah, when you were drunk the last time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Really.
I'm assuming, did we get you to a room before you pass out?
Well, it's not like I'm blackout. It's just, you're...
No, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, we
pass out at the bar?
No,
or
no.
Are we getting you to a room?
No, we all get... Because we're all...
Because I can't carry you
No,
up the
we're
stairs.
all sharing the same room. So, like, we all make our way to our room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Get our way.
Like I said, like, not like blackout.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right. I just
vibing, hanging
just
out.
said pass out, so I'm like, okay,
Well, because
so
we're
I can't carry you.
more in the sense of like once we get to the room, we all pass out in our respective beds because we're exhausted as
Right,
shit.
okay.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Cool.
You're an exhausted shit.
Thank you. That's who I am.
Just at me next time.
Yeah.
You guys all heading to bed then?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bedtime.
I guess I walked back to go to bed.
Whoa!
Oh.
you
I'm
walk back to the tavern.
Yeah, I got a lot of air for a while, and then I came into the room when you guys were already, I guess, sleeping.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Sleepy
bed.
time.
I'm
Very
Aurelius.
Why?
Ah,
It's because he always
Why
goes.
is it always
it always does. That is true.
Why is
That
it always gonna be at me?
That is true.
What if
Amaryllis.
it's... God damn!
No,
No.
it's actually Renfus.
Renf.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, watch
No,
it be Ren
this
this
is
time.
this is expected. Yeah.
You find yourself
Jaunty music.
in a home. Warm bread sits in your hand.
Mm.
And a steaming, fragrant bowl of stew on a table where you sit fills the air. It smells heavenly.
Toward.
What are your thoughts in this moment? What do you do?
Is it the same bread that my mom would make?
It's gluten free.
No. Similar, but
Not quite.
Is ye wheat bread?
it is wheat bread.
It's oh, that's the difference. It's
Take the gluten out of the bread, Mom.
I don't care if it's free. Get the gluten out of the bread.
The crab
Smells-
ragoon.
mother. The Rangoon mother. No, he kind of just looks around and he says it seems pleasant,
Well,
but
it
like,
should.
it seems.
Since
But yeah.
apparently you know this place.
Mm.
This is your home. You have a very striking familiarity with it.
Right. Just kind of look around and see if I see anyone there first. If you want me to do investigation.
No need.
Okay, that's fine.
It's in this moment that you hear footsteps coming from outside.
Hmm.
And through the door,
His dad comes in with a wife beater. No.
Oh, whoa.
With the cigarettes.
You actually got the cigarettes down.
No! It's a long trip.
Now we know this is a dream.
Yeah.
He came back with the
So-
cigarette.
So through the door.
so in from outside bursts a small little girl. She's wearing a purple dress.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sorry. A little girl. Sorry, I don't
Little
understand.
girl in a purple dress. Sorry, I can't understand you.
She said, "Fuck them kids."
Fuck them kids. Yup. So a little girl in a purple dress?
Yeah.
Fuck. Holy fucking shit. It was
I need a
amazing.
minute.
That was so. Editing
I don't
greatly.
understand.
Leave all of this in. That was so
understand.
That was
perfectly
like
timed.
Greg's thoughts. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, no, quite literally was reading my
It was
thoughts.
monologuing for.
Is this a dream or real life? And it's just the way going back.
I don't
Is this
understand.
real life? Or is it just a fantasy?
It's so good. Alright, so
I
a
don't
little girl.
understand.
A little girl.
She runs in, and her nice, casual purple dress, a little dirty around the bottom edge. She's has these big purple eyes, white hair, and a bit of a storm cloud gray skin.
It's like a simple and clean situation.
Can I help you?
You're funny, Daddy.
Whoa.
This is definitely a dream. Give it, of course, give it a
The
hug and spin it the fuck around. What are you doing here? I mean, of course
Sail.
I'm-
A voice calls out from outside. You know this voice. And in walks the drow.
She's
Told
still
you no
naked.
running. She's not.
Damn
She's
it.
actually wearing a very nice, clean white dress.
See through though.
Oh, you're home early. How's
Yeah,
the bread, darling?
the bread is fantastic. Hold on just a moment. I'm gonna do something real quick. Can I roll? I want to roll an NC. I want to roll an insight check on this. Part of me wants
Insight
to-
check on yourself.
No, like, if this is honestly just like a dream, or if this is the drought, like
Fantasy,
actually, yeah, or fantasy, or if this is the drought actually fucking with me. So insight check.
While you fucked her, apparently you have a
Apparently.
kid.
Yeah, kids.
Is this a dream or a
Insight?
memory?
14.
I mean,
You tell right away, noticing the drought.
Right.
It's a dream, but it's very lucid.
so
You can
gross.
feel,
Right.
move, everything. You have free will.
Ah.
However, just you kind of feel like, can't wake up. Can't wake up.
Can't wake up. Save me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in an effort to not
Trying
provoke.
to escape.
Return to your assigned seating.
I think in an effort to not provoke anything, he kind of just goes with it for a little bit. And is like, yeah, I got home earlier than I thought. The bread is fantastic though. Thank you, darling.
Fresh, just for you.
Thank you.
I said, come wash up. Okay, Mom. She jumps down and
Yeah.
runs off to another room. Did you and your mother have a good time today?
Yeah, it was nice. I'm gonna have to roll deception check because I'm not gonna know
Obviously.
how to fucking. Because I'm lucid dreaming, but I don't know what we're on about. So I'm gonna roll the deception check now
Go ahead.
to see.
Did you and your mother have a good time?
Yeah, deception. Ooh, that's a 21. So,
Honestly,
along with it.
I'm
Just-
wondering if you and your mother had a good time.
well, no, what I'm saying is that because I'm gonna say
Deception.
I'm rolling deception for myself because if Ren's lucid dreaming, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so he's gonna have to bullshit something. So that deception check to make it sound believable is a 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No. The insight was 14. You're like, oh no, it's just right. Yeah, it was great. We went to the market. She needed some things. She's claims she's like, oh, I'm getting up there in age, but she doesn't look a day past 30. Honestly, like she's doing all right. And took her back to the house and made sure everything was all good to go and all put away for her. And, it was just a lovely afternoon. Had some nice tea after we got some of our stuff at the market, and it was wonderful, actually.
That's so good to hear. She comes up and gives you a nice and quick kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Puts her arms around you. Wouldn't you like this every day?
He's like, yes, but not with you.
Yes, but
Children,
Oh.
no.
Yes, but actually, no.
Yes, but actually.
Children, no.
Actually.
You, no. This, though.
I don't know. This is a very Ren thing. He wants
Concept
that
of being
safe,
with someone, yes.
Yeah, safety.
But maybe not you.
like
I
that.
think at that point is when Ren kind of lets it drop a little bit and goes, the safety and comfort of the children, yeah. I know she's not coming back. Not right now.
She could. She kind of takes your chin and points it towards her. She could. And you're so close. I know what happened in the market.
That's what
And it
for.
hurts me. That cat friend of yours, she's in trouble for it.
A nuisance.
Sorry, I don't understand that.
A little bit more. I know you're scared.
Fuck you, you bitch.
I'm gonna roll.
You're like, don't worry, I'll
I'm
come
gonna
for you
say,
too.
I understand that. I'm just waiting for the time to be right. And I'm gonna roll another deception check.
Right?
No.
No, that's a no.
That's a 10.
You seem off. Almost as if another voice has gotten to you. Someone got to you. Someone told you that I shouldn't be trusted yet again. Even though I bring your mother back. I give you these wonderful dreams. Caress you. Love you.
There's a lot talking to me, honestly, and it's hard for me to know who to believe. Whether it's you, my friend.
I lied to you. I told you once. I said I would bring your mother back, and I showed you goodwill. I said that you could be happy, and I only show you happiness.
Bringing her back does not erase 10 years of mistakes.
You are a half-elf. Your life has only just begun. Another 40, 60 years with your mother.
I'm still thinking about it. The dream is pleasant, don't get me wrong.
make your entire family happy. You could have the daughter. You could have, if you wanted, me as your wife. This happy home. Everything. Including your mother and your father in your life again. I know where he is.
I'll be back soon. Just getting some cigarettes.
I know where he is too. He's in the fucking market getting cigarettes.
He'll be back soon.
He'll be back eventually. He said so. He wouldn't lie.
I mean, I couldn't actually hear it because I was a baby, but
One more
I
trial.
just get the feeling.
It's a far away plan.
He's my dad. Would he lie to me?
he traveled different continents for the special cigarettes.
I'll be back soon.
They're outlawed in this continent.
Yeah.
Had to go up north. Got stuck in customs. Took a long time.
He went on a
Here's the
fucking
thing:
cigarettes and he's been missing for 10 years.
27 years to a full elf is like 27 minutes to us. Like, that's a drop in the fucking pan.
Pan, really?
What?
Zero runs back out and hugs your lap again.
Hey,
Dad, you picked so many flowers today. Aren't they so pretty?
those look so wonderful, dear. Those look incredible. You should, like, fasten them into, like, a little crown and put it on your head. Yeah, you should.
I ain't your daddy.
I ain't your daddy, I'm your grandpa.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Now he just kind of, like, has that moment and then looks up and looks back at the drow and is like, just... I'm still pausing things. Just give me a little more time. And this is going to be one more deception check.
Oh boy.
Nice deception.
I'm trying to make her think that, like, I'm considering it, right? Come on. That is a 27.
Ooh.
19 plus 8. That is a 27.
Take all the time you need. You know, if you ever need, I'll be right here. She taps her heart.
Thank you.
I care so greatly for you. And I only want to see you happy. You're helping me so much. It's the small things that I can do for you.
What were you talking
To
about?
show you my trust. To show you my love. Now, you've gotten a good night's rest. Wake refreshed. She gives you a nice, long, passionate kiss, and you wake up in the morning, just before the crack of dawn. The sun rises, just creeps through the window. Birds chirp. The wind blows leaves on the ground. Your heart feels relaxed.
He just kind of looks around to see if anyone else is awake. Not that he's going to leave the room or anything. Just kind of seeing if anyone else is awake or if he's just going to look out the window on his own. Are any of you... I don't think any of you would be... Would any of you be awake at that point?
What time is it?
It's like right at dawn. Right at
like
dawn,
6,
yeah.
7.
No, I'm not done.
I would probably wake up around that because
Yeah.
I always wake up around that time.
Right, yeah. That sounds bad.
I probably wouldn't be awake just yet, but not too far
Let's see.
behind.
Crissy's how'd you sleep?
Awful. And you?
She showed up in my dream again.
Ugh. What now?
Oh, you know, the promise of love and a child and a mother being back, you know, all the things that she's been promising. It wasn't as much of a grip this time, if that makes sense. I have full cognizance of myself right now. I think she pulled in when I said I needed more time to decide things. So, it's not over yet dealing with her.
Of course it won't be over. She wants something and you can give it to her.
Yep. And she knows she's gone to me once before, so she's going to try it as much as I would think she would try to. And let me tell you, yes, settling down, not having to worry about anything, having a child, yeah, that's all fantastic
A
stuff. for
child?
everyone. Yeah,
A child.
a child. Having,
From
like,
his sleep, seriously.
a child. No. And just, you know, the idea of having a family and not having to worry about shit, you know, but like,
when you have a family, you have to worry about even more. This world is not exactly safe.
Trust me, I know that full well. It's
So she was trying to tempt you.
absolutely she was. Absolutely, yeah.
And do you actually consider or trust anything she says?
He just not saying anything, just shakes his head no.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, she will keep trying to get you on her side, you know that. She will be persistent.
She's also never liked you.
That we know of.
She's held up her end of the bargain. Let's just say she won't.
I mean, someone's perception.
There was another NPC that said, fuck that drow bitch, she's not worth your time. So, like, that's why there's... I technically shouldn't have even rolled deception on that one because
Do they know?
well, okay, deception still worked because he knows he's, like, not trusting her because of how she took, like, mental control of him. So he's like, no, I can't trust her. So, yeah, the deception still worked on that. Yeah, the deception still definitely worked on that. But...
I probably would have
I
started.
know, if I start talking crazy again, we need fail-safe something. Maybe just if I start talking crazy like that again, just, I don't know, like we talked about it the other time we talked about this, just,
What are we talking about?
Oh, Bryn, you know I'll protect you.
I know you, man.
What are we talking
And if you stop being crazy, him being crazy.
Huh? What?
If you stop being crazy again, I'll beat the shit out of you, and then I'll kill you, and then everything will be okay.
And you know what, and he looks at Amarillo, and all he has to say was, she showed up in my dream again. I'm okay. I think she
It's Ren,
believes.
he is not okay.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I promise that. I'm not okay. But, like, I'm the regular not okay. There's nothing...
She's
I'm the
like, I
regular
just
not
woke up. I can't
I'm not
detect
extra
sarcasm right
not...
now.
I'm not extra not okay.
I'm not being extra.
I mean, he is, but he's not extra not okay.
I'm confused.
He's saying if he starts acting crazy again because she gets into his head that we are to stop him. And I told him not to worry because I'll protect him.
And kill me, and it'd be fantastic.
I never said I would kill you. You know, Ren, as much as we're at each other's throats, that I care for you.
Oh, I know you do. In your own unique way, just as I do as well.
I mean, yeah, I would be at your throat, but, you know, I would still protect you with my life.
Yeah, and I want you to be on my throat, so that way, you know, maybe that starts talking sense back into me if that would happen again, you know?
I would protect each and every one of you with my life. You're the closest to a family that I've ever had.
I'm glad we can. I would definitely do the same. How you doing, Amarillo? How'd you sleep?
How did I sleep, actually?
Like a tired baby.
Okay.
So well, but still groggy.
Still, she's gonna be waking up for a hot minute.
Just like real life, it takes me a while.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. Can confirm that one.
Well,
I can confirm too.
I know.
I know how I am
get
when I
us
wake
some
up.
coffee.
Coffee sounds great.
So I go and get coffee for all of us, and I bring it back to the room.
Tsuya being the big guy he is, are you staying in your own separate room? Or,
No, we're
No,
all in
we
the
were
same
all-
We're all
room.
in the same room, yeah.
all
I would say we all
together.
made the same room, but yeah.
Because after that one incident with the Crimson people,
Yeah,
we
no,
Yeah.
we
we're like,
don't.
yeah, we're not splitting up.
At
We
least
again.
are
the
not
time being,
splitting
we're
up.
not,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Poor Suna though.
I get up.
He gets to be in the barn.
I get up and I'm like, where did everybody go?
No,
We're
we're
in the
still in the
room.
room.
Oh,
I just
okay.
brought coffee
Chrissy's
back.
the only one
She's the
Chrissy's
only
the
one
only one
left.
left that got coffee. Yeah, Amarillo's
So I'm
next.
grabbing coffee, and I'm
Oh.
She's waking us all up with coffee.
Right.
How are we all
Oh, a
doing?
journey movie.
my journey to the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Music, but it's just like epic journey.
Epic tavern.
Here we
Cut her
go.
food.
It's a
Go
big
on an
tavern.
adventure.
It's a big
I
tower.
mean, you know, you
It's lunch rush, actually.
have weird dreams and you realize that.
Had some coffee in bed, you know, to get rid of the bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
The every
every
fantasy
cunt
song
one?
ever. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, had weird dreams, but at least feel a little refreshed, right?
Refurbished.
A little refurbished.
I'm not new, but I'm refurbished.
I am a refurbished 8GB iPod Nano. That's how I'm feeling
I'm gonna
right
say that from now on when people are gonna say, I'm not new, I'm refurbished.
now. I'm refurbished.
I don't know.
I'm not refreshed, I'm refurbished.
I had a weird dream as well. I felt like Crissy punched me, but I don't know if that was accurate or not.
No,
My
luckily
face
for you, I
hurts.
did not.
Oh, you're back with the coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
I could splash this on you, though.
No.
No as in don't do that, or no, you can't?
Both. Yes.
The answer is yes. No. Yes. No.
What you said was yes. What you actually no.
Right.
And then I give a cup to Ren, and I give you yours. You do drink coffee, don't you?
He's about to.
Not like super strong.
No, it's sweet.
It's a morning rest.
Yeah.
There you go. It's mostly milk with a bit of coffee.
You feel wired now. You're like, oh!
Oh no.
Energetic halfling!
So
Remember when cats, when they have the
mostly-
3 a.m. zoomies?
mostly milk and like 3 spoonfuls of sugar, pure
There
black
it is.
coffee,
Pure black.
stronger than sin,
Pure black coffee,
There.
yeah.
Gross.
Just like my...
Sweet coffee.
sweet coffee.
And semi-dark coffee.
darker
I'm
than
dark,
my
but not
sugar.
that dark.
Mine is darker than my hair, and he's got
Yeah.
straight black hair.
You kind of do this, and it does like the Jello thing versus a
Oh,
splash.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's that stuff.
It's like when you put Jello in the fridge and it's not quite there yet.
Right. So, what are we waiting on right now? We're waiting on Regent.
I know you're in there.
I almost dropped my coffee.
I go to the door and I swing it open. Excuse me.
It's Celeste. Okay, talk. Why were the lizard men all over the city last night?
We just woke up and
What?
we have to.
There's lizard men here. They burned down a city. We chased after them. You jumped off of a hawk and sliced a giant frog. What the hell is going on in my kingdoms?
In your kingdoms.
You gave me control, didn't you?
Under my banner.
Can I roll a stealth check to stealth out of this confrontation?
You still hail
Just
to me.
disengage.
I am your king.
Natural one. I did not stealth away.
No, just disengage.
Oh yeah, I'm disengaging from the
If
conversation.
this
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you fucked
Sneak
her
out the
right.
door, and she goes, "Nope, you're not going anywhere." And
Oof.
pushes you back in the room.
You? Is this
just
how
trying
you
to avoid
treated
the
your last king? No wonder he died.
Oh god.
Oh.
You want to take this outside?
Don't make
You
me
would
do this
strike at your
again.
king?
I struck at my own blood. I'll strike at you now.
Huh,
answer the
anybody would
question.
strike at him.
Oh, for the love of all the gods in Bahamut, would
Bahamut.
Don't
Don't use my God's name in vain.
Don't use my husband's name here.
answer the question: why are lizardmen attacking my cities?
And how would I know? They came when you showed up, so what would I know?
Well, I don't know anything,
I've
and you're
been
the
here.
only one who
I've
just
been
barely showed up.
here. I've been here. We're building a city. Well, you've been gallivanting who knows where. And you expect me to know. When I've been busy, I've had my hands full here. What do you expect? I may be a king, but I am not all-knowing. I am a stranger in this continent.
You, little one.
You
about we go
speak
for
with
a
her
walk?
with more respect.
Wait, do I now? What'd you say?
Would you like to go for a walk?
Not really.
Please.
Let's make a...
Perhaps if you had a more pleasant tone, we could work things out peacefully.
Whoa, stop.
She kind of like flips her hair back. It's too early.
No wonder Thorin made fun of you so much.
Wait. I smell very strong coffee. Is there coffee in this inn?
Yes,
When did you get coffee?
when I requested it.
I take back every harsh thing I've ever said. That is a lovely thing that you have brought into these kingdoms, and I desire a cup very much. And she just like runs. You actually haven't seen her actually run. She just runs into the counter, grabs a pitcher, and just like goes to town on coffee.
I feel like she grabs.
Oh my god, that's divine.
That's the secret. Is just giving.
She hasn't had her coffee.
She hasn't had coffee in months.
Oh god.
Caffeine addict. Withdrawal.
Yeah. She's been having withdrawals. That's why she's been in.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Bitch.
Now,
It's not even a joke.
oh, this is lovely and thick. Ah. Now, lizard folk.
Oh my god.
I was trying not to. I was trying not to.
The last time we did a session, he joked that he was gonna be your new uncle.
Oh yeah, when you walked away, I was like, oh, new uncle. That's not actually what he's doing.
What?
That's so good.
It was because you were gone. He was
Yeah.
gone, so I was
like, oh hey, not to marry into the
So
Ravenswoods.
if you
what?
don't understand why there's lizard men here, and I don't understand why, after all these years, they decided to randomly show up without any word, I believe there are questions due.
They're obviously looking for something. Nothing would mobilize anything like that if they weren't trying to find something specific.
Well, they're xenophobes. They don't like anyone in the swamps, and they'll murder anybody, but otherwise they keep to themselves.
Yes, they might murder everybody, but you know, they're not going to mobilize with not only lizard men, but those frog people, whatever they were, that you killed.
Oh, the Bollywogs. Yeah. They're an interesting race themselves.
I'm not familiar with them, so I'm not sure, but if they're working together with other things, if they're mobilizing armies, they are looking for something.
And that creature last night, I've never seen its ilk before. I didn't like it. Slimy tongue. Ugh.
Yes, I was the one being caressed by it.
That part I did enjoy. What?
Perhaps I should stop the flow of coffee here.
It was funny.
To whom? That was disgusting.
If you saw the big one wrapped in a tongue, would you not get a quick giggle out of it? Come on.
Asha.
There it is.
She'd wish to be her too.
What? What'd you say?
I heard that, Ren.
Oh boy.
That's East just.
I'm just sipping
She's
my
just
coffee.
red.
As just smug as can be into his thick fucking Jello coffee at this point.
So, anyways, as we were talking about,
Apparently it's not too early for this.
this is your aunt. You should be dealing with her.
I already did.
It's
Soldier
true though.
walks into the tavern, looks around real quick. Ah, Trimnos. And your Majesty. Sorry,
Yes.
new title. Falconen came in. It appears that the lizardmen have disappeared. We sent scouts and hawks to our last reconnaissance, and there's nothing but footprints leading back to a fairly large tree.
Oh, that was the tree that we were at. That's
No, this is a different one. Further, it appears they found a different one.
They might have tunnels.
And searched for tunnels. No tunnels. It went straight. It's almost as if they walked into the tree, yet the tree is a tree. We even chopped it down to make sure.
Can I roll to see if I know what that could possibly be?
Sure.
Perhaps
Make
some
an Arcana
illusion
check.
or something.
Arcana, okay.
Arr.
Plus 3.
Intelligence.
Oh.
Damn it, come on. I'm not gonna know it. Why do my dice hate me tonight?
I mean,
10.
bad.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10.
10? Yeah, no idea.
Yep. Why do my dice hate me tonight?
I have it in my town music.
Town music.
Oh, this is very quiet. Okay.
Your town music decided it needed coffee too.
That's true. That's so true.
Just give it coffee.
Right.
It'll get louder.
Ah! Right.
Ooh, sorry.
All good.
Alright. Keep guards posted in the area. Keep the falcons out. All non-essential soldiers should report back to the castle.
Wait, should you see any of the lizard men, do not kill it on sight. If you can capture one, let me speak to it.
You heard.
I speak its language, so...
Do a quick salute and head out.
Salute.
That's a very good idea. Now, I'm going to see to the castle's restoration, town support. There's also the papers due. She just starts mumbling off to herself, and you can just see, like, you've been in this situation before.
I just grab her shoulders. You could use a little bit of a breather. Perhaps sit down and enjoy your coffee before you worry about these things.
Ah, yes. Coffee.
There's plenty of it too. I would say you had a very big cup of coffee.
By the time this conversation and the rest of you kind of start figuring out what's going on in the morning, she's on a third cup.
She's wired, ready to go.
It's me with soda. That'll do it.
Just sit down next.
In walks yet another guard. This one is an expedient basis. Majesty, Sis. Our scouts report that there's movement in the hills. Apparently a force of many men are on the way. The banner is unfamiliar.
What does the banner look like?
I have no idea. Well, they describe it and it looks very familiar. Sounds very familiar to your own country's flag.
Is it this? And he pulled out the little crest. Is it something like this?
That's the one.
They're here.
They're my men.
Your paperwork has arrived.
Oh yay.
It got
Thankfully
Hey, no,
it's
listen.
not Regent. Thankfully it's not.
It got
That's very
its own
true.
procession.
He's taking care of Sarah.
As he should. Let's be real.
Well, then we
Let's
will
be real.
usher them in with due
Sarah's
haste.
the one taking care of him.
Probably.
Let's be real for a moment.
Hope she's doing
Uncle
okay.
Regent.
At midday,
She's making his life.
Celeste doesn't have anything about
I hope she's okay.
me having soldiers coming.
she's enjoying her third cup of coffee. She doesn't give a shit. She's
Well, she's sipping. I tell him. So, you were in love with Lauren, right?
Oh.
I'm sorry! What?
You heard me.
Absolutely not. She puts down the cup. Now,
He was
I
clearly in
have
love with you,
business to
though.
attend to. If you'll excuse me,
Hi.
she leaves. A little flustered.
Immediately leaves.
What did you tell her?
I
Denial,
told her that. I
denial,
asked her
is
if Thorin, she was in love with Thorin.
denial is the first sign.
Did you not know your uncle liked her?
No.
Oh, you're useless.
Well, why would I care about that kind of stuff? I was training.
Why would you care? It's your
I was
uncle.
training.
You were with him all the time.
Yes, but I did not pry about his personal affairs.
I didn't pry either. He told
Clearly
me.
you didn't.
It's not the first thing I ask someone.
Right.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Hey, Thorin, who are you fucking like?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that question?
Exactly. Why would I ask
Actually,
Yeah, no. That's awkward for like someone that you even talk about that shit with. Let alone your uncle. You don't do that. No.
but they never got together.
Oh.
That's fair. They won't anymore.
Well.
Yes.
I mean, that
Who
is.
are you-
Trust
who are
me,
you
that's
fucking?
not.
No one currently.
That's not an insult. I promise you, that's not. That's
Sounds like a problem.
It's one that I'm working on, okay? Come on.
Stop hectoring me.
Yeah, looks like we've got your man on the way.
Indeed, which, you know, means that we can communicate with things now instead of using up our spells.
That's fair.
As my aunt leaves, I follow.
Okay.
Try to stop her real quick because I have some questions.
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Do you know where the sailors are now?
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
I'm looking for some sailors.
I'm looking for some sailors.
So as she leaves, you follow from outside and
What is a Jill sandwich?
echo after her. Yes, what is it?
See your Ravens way. This is my favorite time.
Have you heard of Cypher and Egglewin Ravenswood? Because apparently there's more Ravenswood that I have no idea of.
Of course I've heard of them.
What can you tell me about them?
What can you tell me about the Ravenswoods?
Accomplished soldiers in the front lines. I spent some time up north. I trained Echowind. A little bit of a klutz with the dagger, but decent with the sword.
So they were under your command.
Not so much command, no. Just trained them while I was in the area before I left.
So that was the last time you saw them?
Yes, they were boys. Maybe 6? Yeah, I would say about 6 years old.
That's so young.
I trained with them. They were 6.
And does the name Jaundice Devereux strike? Because he's the one I'm looking for. And apparently he's in Waterdeep, and that's where I need to go.
Waterdeep. Last time I was in Waterdeep was my voyage here. Yeah,
He was at this
took a boat from
continent.
Waterdeep.
He came into this continent, but he left already.
Jaundice, I remember the tyke. Privileged little snot-nosed shit.
Hey, got him.
Everyone kicked him in the shins one time and he cried for a week.
I would too, man. What the fuck?
Well, apparently he's connected to the slaughter of the family.
That's no snot-nosed little brat.
Perhaps
He
that's
couldn't
not nose.
organize someone to pick his nose.
Perhaps back then. But as time passes, we never know.
Well,
Either way, I have questions for
if
him.
he's alive, I will gladly behead him myself.
Would you have to get some information first, and then we could discuss beheading?
Well, your friend, I saw them bring someone back to life, so I could behead him, bring him back to life, then behead him again, carve out his heart, show it to him.
We're not there.
That doesn't work though.
We're not there.
Just let me
think-
believe it.
I don't think that's how it works.
We're not there. They already left.
I know.
Either way, we
Could
need to
hack off
find.
limbs, burn him alive. Ooh,
Jesus,
getting a little dark.
Jesus Christ! What is this
How
necromancy?
dark was that coffee?
Dark enough to change her soul.
Dark as her soul, apparently.
Anyways, those are the leads I have at the moment about finding out who attacked our family.
She's been in
Tell me
withdrawal.
when you know more. My hands are tied at a state, apparently.
Yes, I could tell with you bickering back and forth with Crissy.
Who's friendly jargon?
Yes, friendly. Regardless, I just wanted to let you know in case you run across some of those names or any intel, because that's where I'm heading next, Waterdeep.
Keep your money purse close and your friends closer.
So I've heard.
Waterdeep has a way of corrupting people.
By the by, I need to know where you got your magical items because I'm trying to, you know.
He's going through the whole dialogue tree, and I love it.
You have a time. You've been on a quest. I, on the other hand, for many years, did some fair adventuring. Old crypts and dungeons, necromancers who needed slaying, foul beasts in their caves.
Sounds like you were a mercenary than a captain.
It was a time before I was captain of the guards. That's kind of how I ended up here in the first place. I got injured, came here. The king was very young, but had great ideas. Such leadership, such charisma. Would have followed him to death itself if only given a chance. But my place is here, protecting his people.
I see. Well, I shall leave you to it. I just wanted to let that out and figured I could catch up with you.
Anytime, dear nephew. Anytime. Now, where do I start? I think I'll start. And she starts just kind of mumbling to herself.
Walking away.
She's making her way downtown.
Yep.
Making her way.
So,
Ah.
mid-afternoon. trumpets, and the loud of
I was just about to do the boop boop.
Yes. Crissy stand at the front gate of the city, ready to invite your people. There are some familiar faces.
My people.
Oh,
Not people, not people.
I have something over my head.
There's one individual that sticks out in the front lines, however.
Oh.
Very short, stout, beard as bright as fire, and a rock on his back.
Oh no.
But he has many things strapped on it, almost like you would a backpack.
I forget who this is.
As your dignitaries start marching forward, they all curtsy. Your Majesty, it is an honor, a privilege to be at your side once again. We of the Beholden Empire shall support you in the endeavor. So ask what you will. We are but your humble servants.
Well,
Aye, that's right. We'll be right there at your side. Name's Diggy Dickerson, and I am to dig. Now, Your Majesty, I hear you got some silver in the mines. Oh, the Diggy at ya.
Yeah.
The irony is not
yeah.
yes,
What?
Mr.
The mines that we helped clear out with the.
Diggy Dickerson, that's the name.
Oh, is that?
Diggy
Yeah, he's
Dickerson.
here to-
Yes, the mines are. Which way are the mines?
No.
The mines are to the east. There are
That we solved.
some. What was it? Ogres or what were they?
I don't think I was
it
there
ogres?
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are some
I think
ogres
there was a
there.
Christmas
I'll
But-
deal with
no,
them.
no.
Let me have them.
No,
Whoa.
no. They are friendly. They're a bit
think
slow.
I think there was
We
a
are
Chrissy thing.
we
I
are
was out
friends
there.
with them. We trade with them in order for us to dig there.
I just went trade with an ogre. They're as bright as my shite.
Perhaps, but it's very lucrative because they also help dig up stuff. They're very big, so their strength is worth it.
I like the brains on this one. Get her a drink. Here, you know what? I got one here for you. And he just like drops the boulder from his back.
I love that he's carrying
Walks
a full
around
ass
and just-
boulder.
Like from
That's
a keg
all.
strapped to the rock, just pours it out. Drink. There you go.
What?
It burns like fire water, but
I just try and hold my composure. Thank you. What is it that you're holding on your back? Why do you have a boulder?
it's me rock. It's my traveling rock.
What kind is it?
It's not a boulder. It's a rock. It's a
He
rock.
knocks on it. I think it's granite.
Well, please, don't take it for granted.
Ah, I like this one. All right. Ah, and he straps the boulder back on his back.
Just when I thought I couldn't
It's all
find an NPC
sedimentary.
of Brad's that like can't top my favorite. This is now my new favorite.
It's all sedimentary.
Now where are we going? We going that way or that way?
Well, if you want to mine, it's going to be to the east that way. But if you'd like to help here, we can always use you to dig up places that we need to set buildings.
You the boss.
General Celeste shall
Mr.
tell you.
Diggerson, please. This is the highness of the Beholden Empire, the one that your king.
It's okay, don't worry.
Of course, your majesty.
So, for now, let's drop the formalities too much. Right now, we are trying to build trust with the people here, and we are trying to rebuild this. So,
It does look a little imposing. You've got about 60 soldiers behind these dignitaries.
so please act natural, act kind to these people, and even if there's trouble, deal with it peacefully. If I hear anything that has to do with you or the soldiers, you will pay for it.
Our lives are yours, your majesty. Our friends of friends here.
Yes, but drop the formalities too much.
Ah, of course. Well,
Here, you may call me either Majesty or Crissy.
majesty will suffice.
Go figure.
Well then, you may speak to General Celeste. If she gives you any orders that are too crazy or you don't think I would approve of, just come and talk to me. But please, help the people around here. Build. We're trying to fix the castle. There's a lot to do. Also, please tell me that Regent sent you with equipment for us to message the main castle and to get parcels. Please tell me you did not forget that.
Oops.
Colt mage!
It's on our other ship, actually.
One steps out, very, very military like. He takes one step back, turns, and then exits, comes around. It's a black-robed individual, and pulls it down, kneels.
Your Majesty, I am Court Mage, assigned with the materials Regent has sent. May I set up in a particular location for you?
Yes, please. Find a room that isn't dilapidated in the castle and set up there.
Dilapidated. I apologize, Your Majesty.
Oh boy.
It's falling apart because there was a lot going on. We fought
May I
undead.
speak frankly? I do apologize.
Yes, you may. Please skip the formalities before I lose my temper.
Speaking frankly, we have 20 courts assigned craftsmen, the finest Beholden has. We'll have this place up and running. Simply tell them where you need to set up, what to do, and how you would like everything to be done. In the meantime, I will find a vacant space that I myself can clear out and make a court assigned.
I will not be talking to everyone.
See.
You can send the message to everyone.
But don't you want to play D&D time management game?
No.
Dude, it's the RTS part of the
Number
game.
one.
Oh god.
And this is a
Resources.
must. The
Resources.
walls must be fortified.
Did you get all
Overall, the walls must
Wait 24
hold
hours.
no matter what.
Or pay
So I
premium.
wish the castle to be
Did you get all
fortified
that?
No.
around the town.
Okay.
The second is the town, and last is the castle. The castle, if they wish to have rooms in the castle, that is fine. The soldiers may room there, and you can fix up whatever you can, but the town and the people must come first. And last is the castle. If you can get all of that done, great. But that is the order of importance. There are too many things trying to attack here. Also, I wish you to fortify something for the farmers, because they are at great risk out there.
We'll see it done.
Thank you.
So he kind of touches his temple for a second, and then the entire group, they all do the Beholden salute.
And if you require anything, obviously with the communication imposters that we can receive from Beholden, ask Regent for anything you need. I approve it. Post haste, and he is not to argue with you.
So they break immediately, and basically just start throwing out paper, doing blueprints. They are on the ball. So this kind of looks around, and she's like, well, this is going to take some getting used to. Right. Well, have fun.
I grab her cape.
Oh god.
Yes.
They are coming to you if there's a problem, and they will only come to me if they feel that your suggestion is not right. So this is your job. They're fortifying the walls and around the farmers to make sure that they're all safe. And they will be doing the town, and then it will be the castle.
But
So
what of your soldiers? Are they to stand around?
and they're helping townspeople and helping rebuild. They can actually do more than one task.
That's lovely. Alright.
Perhaps a little less sass and a little more helping, and we can get this done a lot faster. I'm surprised you ever became general like this.
Little less
Jesus
sass, little
Christ.
less,
Just walk
you know what I'm
off.
saying?
I need coffee.
Did not know murder was allowed in the streets.
Guys, YouTube just
So
allows
she
you to
goes
run
off
that
and she
platform.
starts talking to the court mage and the other architects and stuff to plan things out.
She thought she was done.
Bitch, you
So
ain't
look-
clocked out yet.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got 30 minutes left of your shift.
When you've been there and you feel like it's been 8 hours, but it's only been 15 minutes.
Oh god, those were the
So-
worst days.
Am I to believe that we're going to have a form of, mail service to come here? Do we have a teleportation circle? What's being built in the castle?
Well, as you know, I mean, the little one got a package from her parents in our castle because we have magic teleportation for parcels, and we also have communications, which means I can communicate with Regent without having to actually send a message.
I would assume that you don't have any limitations for that as well.
There are not. As long as the mage can do it, he's in control of it. As long as the mage is around, then it's possible.
There you go.
It requires magic, but not mine.
More powerful magic, so you don't have to waste yours. You can use those on other things.
So if there's something that you're missing or supplies that we need, it can be mailed here.
Sounds wonderful to me.
So this is like the Amazon safe Dropbox now.
It's the Prime.
Amazon Prime. It's delivered in like a few hours.
Prime Viholian is what it is, yeah.
Viholian Prime.
Viholian Prime. That is a meme.
Sounds like a transformer, actually.
Yeah.
Beholden and Prime.
How do you spell Viholian?
Just text her for it later.
I have to like write that down.
That's
V
fair.
Pride. Just put that down. Prime, rather.
Pride, yeah.
Not Pride. Also Pride, but
V Pride,
yes.
baby! Cool.
VIHOLLINEN.
Hold on, I'm at
Whoa.
VIH.
Hold on,
Oh.
teacher.
OLLINEN.
Viholian Prime, yeah. Cool.
It's like, wait, slow down, Professor. I write slow.
Very slow.
I'm sorry.
Now you guys, if there's a food you're missing or something that you want that is not in this godforsaken place.
Yeah, you can ask for something.
Does this mean she can ask for cheese wheels?
Yep.
Just about
Oh
to say.
God!
I say, hey, I'm
You
Amaryllis.
should never have said that.
Hey, Amaryllis,
I
you
grab
can-
I grab the mage. Ask Regent to send a cheese wheel. You had
Of
me.
course, yes.
What?
Oh,
By tonight, you shall have a cheese wheel. You deserve it for all your hard work.
You get cheese wheel.
So while the Beholden Empire is...
Just the very confused. Do all this, also cheese wheel. You know what I mean? It's so good.
Cheese it.
cheese
That was
whiz.
just so random, but okay.
So by the end of the day, the Beholden Empire has decided to set up guard towers, a small makeshift wooden fence for the time being around the farmsteads, while still giving access to the farmers' full movement, just kind of makeshift for the current time being. Walls are already being fortified with what they can, and the architects are moving into the castle to see what needs to be going on, and have already cleared out space on the left tower on the top there. So basically as soon as you walk in.
I talked to them. You may do whatever you wish with the castle. You can rearrange it how you want. But there is one room that you mustn't touch. Nor must anybody go there. Can I explain where it's at?
Well, that's a simple fix, and the mage walks over. It's here, right?
Yes.
And he takes out a scroll, and after about 5 or so minutes, he's done writing it out. He puts it on the door, and basically seals it. Now, if anyone ever tries to break this seal, it'll not only explode, but also alert every guard in the entire city.
And how would I go about dispelling it if I need to go in there? No one
you
else
ask
is
me.
allowed.
Oh boy.
Simple as that. I will simply disarm it for you.
You expect me to ask for permission? Could you not just modify the spell?
You may allow me, Your Majesty, your hand. I must draw blood, and he pricks your finger. And he mutters an arcane.
Ooh,
Now
Blood Brothers.
press your thumb against the page. And it sears into the page your thumbprint. Now,
She has acid blood. She's an alien. She's a xenomorph. Oh shit!
What?
Because he said it sears in the page. I'm like,
Oh.
oh no, it's like
now
acid
your
blood.
will to deactivate it.
Oh no, she's a
Gone
retail
once.
worker.
And then...
Serious.
Okay.
Will that be all?
That will be all.
Very good. Ah, and by the way, Your Majesty, the ethereal glass is set up for you at your leisure.
Thank you. The ethereal glass is our sending system.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a really cool name, actually.
That made it sound
Thank
like
you.
something else, and I was gonna be like,
Now I go
what?
up there and I go to talk to Regent.
Are you guys following, or you guys want to do your own thing currently? Because I kind of time skipped a bit.
I
so.
think we're just kind of like lingering around. I'm gonna follow Crissy when she mentions she's gonna talk to Regent.
Okie dokie.
So I'll be with you. Best behavior.
So yes,
Yeah, I'll be with Chris.
Gabrielle.
There's a courtyard here, right?
There's what?
There's a courtyard here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go into the courtyard and just meditate for a
Just
while.
sit with the cheese
Oh.
wheel.
Also,
Anticipate
did you
the
pick
cheese
some books
wheel.
for her?
Wait, what?
Some books.
Yes. Magic. Anything.
Something to
Oh,
keep
God.
the old, something to keep the
Something
old
with
noggin
pictures.
jogging. Yeah.
Something with pictures.
Bring some
He
crayons.
moves his cloak
Adult
out of the
coloring
way,
book.
opens up a pouch.
It's the
I
it's the
have
curse words one.
sorcery.
Fuck you.
Sorcery.
My old spell book.
Oh, you're getting books.
Reptiles and dragons.
Just,
Well, this is my journal.
she's just holding all the books as he
this
puts them
one-
in.
That's enough. She'll give it back to you after.
Of course.
There's some things to
You're in the courtyard with some books.
Look
New
forward to your
books.
cheese.
New knowledge.
Huh?
Look forward to your cheese.
You know, right?
enjoy your books. You deserve it. You deserve some self-care.
Hey, lizards and dragons.
Everybody's being really nice to me, and I'm not sure why.
Cause you don't know.
Because you're gonna die soon. No
Is it
kidding.
good?
That's why we're getting the cheese wheel.
It's a final supper. Oh no.
It's like when they're nice to characters and they'll send
No!
I'm just kidding.
She's gonna be so paranoid.
You know Crissy will protect you.
Self-care. Listen,
She's just like,
We all deserve a little something in these times.
of course.
she's just like, thank you, and just like
Scurries
goes
off.
yeah,
Right.
So you guys,
starts reading.
you guys head on up to the newly, slightly refurbished Tower
Of
Magi room, I guess I will call it. For the time being.
Tower of Babel.
So a bunch of shit is kind of
Tower
like
of Babel.
shoved over to one wall, and the
Babbling.
other one has already kind of gotten set up with
Right.
different phylacteries and tooling and spell books. And then off to the corner, there's just a bunch of shards of like aquamarine colored glass is kind of like hovering in place.
That's fucking cool. Actually, that's really cool.
And
That's
walks over, lady, and it kind of shines for a really bright second, and then sinks back in, and you can see Regent on the other side, looking smug as ever.
Of course.
Well, well, well. It's
Yeah,
about
we-
time you got here.
This should be fun.
Hello, Regent.
Your Majesty.
Man, just
How have things been there?
It's been interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, you sent me a little one.
I did. How is she?
There's a Spitfire.
Is she?
Why?
So proud of her.
I'm glad she's giving
I
you
feel better
trouble.
about that now.
Oh, it's the opposite. No, she's been a gem.
Oh,
Also seems on brand for some
And
of that.
he kind of looks around. The Queen's never been happier. I got a bit of a smile on her face.
awkward.
Oh boy, yeah, it's bittersweet.
Well, I'm
Awkward.
glad that everything is going well then. But should
Don't
she
take it
miss,
personally.
I do not. But should she misstep, you warn her that if she says one bad thing about me, she will not have access to the castle ever again.
I don't think you have a problem there. But duly noted.
Yikes.
Well,
No.
you should warn her.
About all this grandiose taking over a kingdom without even going to war.
I didn't have to. Unfortunately, the king here was already dead.
I read the report. Did you read mine?
No.
No.
The king's consort should have read that.
Did you read it, son? Did you?
No.
No.
She's just like hiding his face. No.
Oh, I think that was filed in the.
Nothing was given to me, so I couldn't read it.
Nothing was good.
Oh, was that the one that you had me file in junk?
Ah. Well, that
Probably.
explains
Okay.
Ah.
There was a lot of paperwork. It was hard
To be honest, anything that Regent sends us is junk.
Just smug, smiling.
Easy there.
I have have something
The slide
serious
has
to
not
talk
been
to you about.
disconnected yet.
And afterwards, I would like to talk with Sarah as well.
She's out playing. It'll be a minute, but I'll send for her.
Send for her while I talk to you.
Aye. Ring up Sarah.
As the Hellenic custom, you do know how it must be. I have adopted her, but people will not accept her as king if she does not have my blood.
I'm sorry, you want to walk now.
She is the new princess of the castle.
Well, this is news to me.
Why is it news to you? I sent her to the castle. What did you think?
I thought she'd be under your protection.
The other
Well,
girls were all
that one
sent to
running the
citizens of Vihoranen, but you think
According
this...
to the report, she was the youngest one.
She is the youngest one.
Why? So I thought you had just adopted her. She had nothing with.
I did adopt her.
So she's to be king.
Yes.
I can't be because she doesn't have the Vihoranen blood. She doesn't have the royal seal. She's got nothing.
Could
give
you
her a
not
drop of your blood.
interrupt me? Could you not
No,
interrupt me?
please. No.
Quick,
I
give her
insist
a drop
you
of your
explain
blood, real
yourself.
quick.
That
Sarah,
was
just
my
ingest
point.
this.
You do know
Alright, I'm a
exactly
step
how the
out.
customs are.
Alright, I'm a step out.
He just ran away. You know, it's your daughter too.
Whoa.
Who's what now?
I mean,
Go on.
technically, we're married. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
filed
yeah.
the book.
You
I know.
filed it.
But you do know how the customs are, and
Super
people will not
coffee.
accept her as king. So, if she agrees to it, I would like you to perform something for me.
Perform what exactly? I can't go back in time and make her your own daughter.
You do know the vials of blood of mine. I wish to transfuse them magically into her blood.
Oh shit. I was just joking.
You know that procedure is possible, and I know that you know how
You-
it's done.
Your Majesty, you have no idea what it takes to do something like that. You need a blood magus. Do you know how rare a blood magus is?
Oh, come on. You know everybody in this universe. Give me a break.
Most of them are insane. Of course, I know where some of them were, if they're still alive. Most of them, they get all fucked up in the head and then they
Regent?
have to die.
Can you make it happen or not?
Why? Eventually I find one. It'll take some time. But I'm telling you, blood maguses are rare.
And?
Guys, stop
You-
for a moment.
Oh.
My laptop just froze.
Okay, Regent. I need you to do that. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If she agrees to it, it needs to be performed.
You do realize that she'll have no claim on the throne itself, even if she's got your blood.
It will, because even if they test for her blood, it will show up as Vihoranen blood.
And how do you expect the other kingdoms to respect this? Some magically imbued child with the king's blood.
Have you not taken a look at me? The other kings don't respect shit, and I am tired of trying to bow to them and make nice. They would attack us and destroy us in a heartbeat if they thought they could.
It's the kings. It's your armies. It's the allegiances that we provided for the rest of the kingdoms. That keeps us in check.
And she is like a child, like any other.
Oh,
What
aye.
say are they to
Easily
have of it?
corrupted. You think some high hoity-toity noble or a kingdom is going to respect the words
I
of
don't
the
care
blood?
what you have to say, Regent. Anybody can be corrupted, but under your guidance, I'm sure she will be fine.
You have my word on that.
The other kings will just have to swallow it, and I don't care what they say. If they have something against it, they can come to me.
But what if they can't? You're over there. You're going to... What are you doing over there? I done forgot.
There are a lot of sensitive things going on here.
I
You
do
do
my best.
know these lands once belonged to us,
Oh, aye. Oh, I remember.
and so you're asking what I'm doing here. Either way,
The last time I read the report from you, it had nothing to do with that.
Either way, will you do it? Yes or no?
Oh, aye, lass. I'll do it.
I mean, you talk about all this legitimacy, but you know I cannot produce an heir. So what would you have me do? Nothing can be done but a magically imbued child.
You got me by the tail feathers.
Also, I'd like to know, have you heard of a court wizard very long ago by the name of Ysurk?
She one of ours.
She said so.
You said. No. No, not.
It
that
would
I
not
know.
be in recent memory. This has to be a good 200, maybe more
Oh,
years
lass,
ago.
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
But you should know our history, do you not?
Why? But not every bleeding soul has ever rotten these gates. Well, I'll look into it.
Thank you. Also, I'm sure he would like to talk to you about you knowing his father personally.
Who's your father?
The elf that we had the pleasure of wasting my spells on speaking to you with.
Oh, that was your Paul. Well, child.
Oh, you're the one.
Ask your questions. At this point, you guys do notice that the mirror starts to kind of flicker.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, time's running out.
Make it quick.
Make Sarah quicker! Sorry,
Times.
I did that little hyper.
It's a little things that I'm still trying to formulate myself, so maybe I can have the full conversation another time, especially if time is of the essence. But I just have one question about character.
Best done now. We don't know when we'll get the chance.
That's fair. Were you aware or privy to any of his controversies that may have been stirring up when you lost contact with him?
Controversies? No. No controversies there. You see, when I was dealing with the hole there, I was trying to remember exactly how like speech patterns. I'm really obnoxious.
That's
I
fair.
invite you to lunch.
Yeah, I know they invite
Okay,
you to
do it.
lunch.
Then do it. This is all you have to do is talk like you and I can do it.
You see, it was all about regal trade.
Right.
So there was never anything to do with backroom deals.
Right.
So whatever your Paul got yourself into, I'm not privy to it.
Not really. You remember the last conversation you had with him? Did deals fall through and just said, oh, we'll keep in touch, and didn't keep in touch?
If you're not aware of it, the Elf Kingdoms, I got very, very good materials. That's why we were so invested in trying to trade with them.
Right.
But they're also prudes,
Good to me that.
and that's basically all I ever heard of.
Right.
Would you like this and trade for that? No. Would you like that and trade for this? No.
What about his personality? Was he at least cordial?
Oh, aye. He was.
Does he seem like a man who would do bad things? Or, I mean, I can trust your judge of character.
No. That last time we talked to him, he was fancying a lady. Just about to bear a child. He was looking forward to it. So I didn't ever got to see you, Paul, or...
Well, things seem more complicated, but I don't have lots of information about that, which I'm having to dig into
Sarah
myself.
finally runs in the room. We're here! Whoa! That's cool!
Well, Regent, I expect that you'll do as much research as you can and give me all the information you can.
You have my
Of
word.
course,
And if you find him, I need to know right away.
I want you to lunch.
Thank you.
Sarah,
Hi!
Hello.
This place is really big.
Is it?
I got lost.
You do know that's where I grew up, right?
You grew up here?
Yes.
It's so big.
You know I am the king of that castle, right?
No.
Yeah. And because I've taken you in to take care of you, I've adopted you.
Uh-huh.
And you're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
So that makes you a princess.
Oh.
Oh, I'm a princess?
Yes.
Can we please click
Daddy always
Brett
said
going?
that princesses are protected by dragons.
Well, I am
Well,
a
you're
dragon
not.
of Bahamut, so I'll protect you.
Bomba butt?
No.
Yep.
Bama butt.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yes, of course. Bama butt.
Bomba butt.
I see lots of books with bomba butt in it.
Yes, he is our god.
What
This is my
That's
new
why.
favorite word
And
for
our
him.
protector. So you are
Bumblebee.
protected by a dragon.
Wow.
Are you okay with being adopted by me?
Of course.
Now, there's something very delicate I need to talk to you about. In order for me to keep protecting you, I need Regent to do something to you.
To me?
Yes, he's going to put... It's like a little surgery.
I will explain it to you.
No. I will. It's like a little surgery. You will be asleep and you will not feel a thing.
Surgery? Is something wrong with me?
No, nothing is wrong with you.
No.
Oh boy.
Your Majesty, I'll take care of this.
No, nothing is wrong with you. But it's something so you can stay being a princess and stay under my protection. It won't hurt a bit, I can promise you that. She'll be asleep very soundly the whole time.
Why? Asleep.
So are you okay with doing that?
Okay.
Are you truly okay with it?
Uh-huh.
If you do this one day, you will also be king. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's something to look forward to. I love you.
You too. And the mirror cuts out.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, they have a 10-minute window.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
Well, Regent will report back to us if they find anything. And he will be on the lookout for your father. If we don't find him first.
It's fair. And it doesn't surprise me the deals fell through. They're very prideful in what they have.
Elves are a pain in the ass.
You're fucking telling me.
Now, Crissy, why did you decide to make this Sarah your daughter all of a sudden?
Well, the person that provided us a night's stay gave his life for her. And he was kind to us. So why shouldn't I?
I'm just curious what your plan was, because you never told us anything about this, and let alone me, that you were planning to
I told
make this
you.
one a king in the future.
Well, I did tell you that I decided to adopt her, so...
Yes, but not...
What do you think adopting somebody means?
You know, that you just take care of them, but not...
I didn't know there was a whole process of adoption where you inject them with your blood.
Yes,
actually.
that.
Yeah. I'm not knocking it.
Okay.
Well, this is weird.
Until I
For
try
someone
it.
of Viholan blood, only someone of Viholan blood can rule.
Right.
She won't be recognized as a ruler, and my kingdom will be left rulerless. It
And
could
you
fall...
can't. I'm assuming you not being able to bring an heir is part of what happened to you.
They surmise that I can't because of my condition.
That's fair.
That is what I've been told, so I would be able to produce no heir for my kingdom.
And you don't want to leave them without one, of course.
And she is young, she can be taught, and I think her father would have wanted us to protect her.
Yeah.
Call it a soft spot, but I could not bear to have her grow up so unhappy after what she had to witness. She was a very kind and sweet girl, and who better to be a princess? She loves us all, and we love her, and we're all family, right?
Yeah.
I don't think blood matters that much, but traditions.
Yeah, they always say blood is thicker than blood of the womb. So, but your family needs the blood of the womb, it seems like. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to make her officially recognized. I get that. Strangely makes a lot of sense, and I say strangely because, I mean, yeah, it's just there's a lot to take in there. Much like the idea of my father being excited to be a father. That's why I had my hesitations about things. Him being as cold-hearted as he apparently was, if he was...
Regent has dealt with a lot of people in his life, and I trust Regent when he says that he doesn't believe your father was capable of such bad things.
I think it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's all
If
based
nobility is involved, most certainly. Unfortunately, nobility is not something you really want to screw around with because they, for the most part, 90% of nobles will backstab you if it befits them.
Especially if you're colluding with a lesser race, too.
Oh, most definitely. Even somebody, if is a lesser noble, they'll still mock you for it.
I know you of all people would understand that.
I've been mocked my entire life, even as a king.
I saw the way your mom greeted you, so even within the house, it seems like mockery all around.
I was always a stranger in my own home. Not even welcome in the castle that belonged to me.
We all welcome you, Your Majesty.
That's very kind of you.
Well,
Would you welcome me even in my adventurer's disguise?
Of course.
Yes? Well, if you ever see me like this, it's because I'm incognito.
It's an interesting disguise, Your Majesty.
No one would ever think I'm royalty like this, would they?
The ears are a bit of a stretch, but regal, of course.
Get off of it.
Sort off.
sold the fuck off, mate.
I told you to stop with formalities. We are not in Violanen right now. Orders, I understand, but idle conversation, please do not be a bull.
Your Majesty, I would like to get down to the tavern and drink myself stupid until the end of the night, and wake up and hopefully find a woman in my bed. Is that adequate?
I could have done without the last part, but if your work is finished, you are more than welcome to.
I do have a title here.
Then I shall be off.
As someone with a title here, I grant you the ability to find a woman and enjoy your drink.
He mentioned doors to the tavern.
Yo, he Ubered.
Uber.
Beep beep Uber here. It's just Dimension Door.
You're a dimension Uber here.
Dimension
Uber dimension.
Dimension Uber is the name.
Well, we should ask around to see, since we do know your father's name now, who else knows it?
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll get a reaction. Perhaps good, perhaps bad. Maybe somebody will try and kill us for it, but you know, that's just every day, right?
It seems par for the course for us, honestly. So,
It's worth it to get a little bit of information, don't you think?
especially something that's important to me, absolutely. I say important as if I'm like, cool, I want to rekindle the relationship or anything. I don't know. Even if I just see him once and never again, just have the questions answered. And whether we burn the bridge or fix it, who knows?
Some questions are best left unanswered.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder sometimes why my father snuck in at night trying to kill me, but it's not something I'd actually want the answer to because I know the answer would be far more heartbreaking than anything I can think of.
It's easy to let your mind wander and know what happened.
It happens. But we'll see to it that you at least get some of your things answered.
Tsuya's like, indubitably.
Two.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes, I am. Whatever.
So in the search for answers, where do we move?
I'm gonna
What
go
is
to.
the party's next course of action?
God!
Talk to
we're-
Celeste.
Oh,
Talk to
you're gonna
Celeste.
talk to Celeste.
Alright.
Okay.
What was his dad's name again?
Oh, my dad's name?
Oh, Fellerin. There we go.
I've got it right here. It's
It's Fellerin.
Is it just the
I
three
believe
of you
my
going?
aunt.
Is it just the three of you going, or did you want me to go?
I mean, you
Fellerin,
can-
yeah,
you can
Fellerin,
come. It's just I'm asking.
I'm
for
not
stuff.
gonna know. You would have to pretty much come get me. if
I'm
you
gonna
wanted me to
go. I'm gonna
Do you,
go
want
find.
us, do you want us to come get you?
It's up to you.
I guess
I'm
I'll send a
asking,
message.
Because if you as a
If you-
player, do you want to
Oh,
come
yeah.
with us?
I don't care either way. I'm just.
I'm gonna send a message. I'm
You
gonna
set
send a
a
message.
pile
out.
of books in front of her. She's gonna read until someone interrupts her.
I'm gonna
Oh,
send. I'm gonna send
I
a
get
message.
the cheese
out.
wheel still, right? I'm gonna go give it to her.
Hey.
So the party comes back downstairs, memorless, and by this point you have used a light spell, and it's just kind of like on like a little hair doodad. So you can read.
That's so good.
Amaryllis. I might say something, but it might be a little cheesy.
Immediately. Like,
Says the book down. Take cheese.
We're going to go talk to General Celeste. If you'd like to come, you're more than welcome, or you can stay with your books and eat your cheese.
Those books are kind of cheesy.
Do you want me to go with you?
yeah,
You're
come
always
with.
welcome.
Come with.
You're part of the family.
Yeah, come with. Enjoy the cheese wheels.
Where do I put the books? Carefully.
She's like, if there's a
Takes
single
the
thing.
She
It's
keeps
there
the
for,
cheese
like-
wheel
yeah,
out
she's
though.
like, she's just biting on it as she's going along.
Well, I mean, she'll share like pieces
Pieces
if
of
anybody
cheese?
wants
Yeah,
a
of
piece.
course. Oh,
And
cool.
this is specialty cheese from your homeland. We have it in stock, so Regent sent it.
It's good cheese. Good cheese.
This is good cheese.
This is good cheese.
I got that cheddar.
Offer piece.
Dang.
Goodness.
Impressive.
Obviously, Flora never taught you table
Fucking
manners.
impressive. I love it.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Good job.
I believe my aunt is looking for more coffee, by the way.
To the tavern.
She's gonna be wired when we get back. Watch.
You guys go to the tavern.
She's gonna
and
be
sure
behind a
enough, there's
pile
Celeste.
of
There she
She's just like has the picture right there.
Can I get premium coffee that I brought from the homeland?
Sure.
The premium.
The premium plus.
Yeah. I'll
She's
tempt her
drinking
with
coffee
it.
bean, but
Coffee
you bought
sounds good
Starbucks.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In game or in person?
Could
In
you
person.
prepare a cup of this? And I just give him some of the runs.
No, right away.
Bring it to my table, please. And I go and sit over by Celeste.
Oh, that chair is reserved for me.
Oh, then I guess you won't want special coffee that I brought from Vilona then.
What kind of special coffee are we talking about?
Very premium stuff. Only nobility has the privilege of drinking it.
You have my attention.
And I'm not talking lower nobility.
No, you're sold. What is it?
Well, I would like to know if you know a name. Valoran.
Yes, the name does sound a bit familiar. Why? Why do you ask?
Well, we are looking for him, or information on him more specifically.
Has he wronged you? Is this the person you're after?
Feather and Tarkarian, right? Is that how we said his last name? Is Tarkarian? Tarkarian?
Tyrion, I think?
Tarkarian, yeah.
Little tykes.
It's your dad. You make up the pronunciation.
Feather and Tarkarian.
Why are we asking about this man?
It's my father.
Huh.
He is the father. We just mourn.
Damn it.
Are these my dear departed daddy, or is it that son of a bitch I'm gonna knife in the back daddy?
We don't know yet.
Which is why
It's complicated and I want to know the answer.
So I went out to get
Oh,
cigarettes at night and never came back.
And I have a question for you, yeah.
As far as we know, he's nobility, or at least
Once.
was. In the Elven realm.
Yes, the name does sound familiar. I don't understand why, though. I have an ability. When I was an adventurer, of course. Yeah. Sorry.
Before I took an arrow to the knee.
I was traveling nearby the Elven Kingdoms. I believe it was to deal with a sea monster at the time. This gentleman helped us procure provisions. Seemed an honest folk. That's all I can really tell you. If at all the gentleman I'm thinking of is correct. It was many years ago.
Alright, this is player to DM for a moment.
Sure.
Refresh my memory on the features we have for Felrin. He had
Features?
long.
What
He
does
had
he
like
look
long.
like?
Was it blondish hair? What was the one?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I don't think we had a description of him because you're just like, I never saw him, so I don't know what he looks like.
Right.
And then it's gonna like,
Right.
We'll
Okay.
write it
Okay.
down.
Okay. okay,
Yeah,
okay.
on the interview thingy that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because
When we introduced our characters.
I was asking about how characters look and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't think there was an explanation.
Right. Okay. No, that's fine. Well, I wish I had a description for you, but honestly,
Does he look like a bitch?
he had a punchable face. I do remember that.
That could be him, right?
Could be him, right?
That's 99% of people to you.
That's honestly.
You do have a point. And at this time, the waiter comes over and puts down the small cup of tea or coffee. Oh, good lord! What is that? Coffee, chocolate,
There you go.
cinnamon, cherries, salt.
Yes, that is our export, so it's specialty.
She takes a sip. Oh, that's divine.
Cool salt is your import.
So
We live
Emerald,
above the sea.
Emerald is gonna like very shyly like break a little bit of the cheese wheel and just offer her a piece.
It's cheese from my homeland.
Oh, that's buttery. Oh. And where did you find this?
It's from my home.
It's from her home, but from my home.
You have many tricks up your sleeve that are tasty and delicious and ever so sway-minded. I'm sorry.
We have set up ethereal glass in the castle. If you do need something or some provisions, Regent from my castle shall be happy to provide them for you, General
I'm
Celeste.
sorry. Did you see ethereal glass?
I did.
The one of 4 in the entire world.
Yes.
And you have 2.
Yes.
Now there are two of them.
This is getting out of hand.
Next, you're gonna say you have a giant 3-headed dragon in your basement just as a pet.
Wait, do you?
Do you?
Do you?
How do you know about Henry?
Ren has
It's
a
like
mild
a
heart attack
dragon.
for half a second.
Rick?
Coral? We both with the same joke.
Well, that's why I said Rick, because I didn't
I
want to
mean,
use
it
Carl.
would be
No, I
utterly
have a
awesome
question.
to have a 3-headed dragon, but I don't think we have those.
Yeah, we only have a 2-headed.
Let me be
Aww.
frank. Now that
Hello, Frank.
we are
Maybe you just stick a false
that
one on
I
the 2-headed
am-
dragon.
your governess, your troops are here in your newly acquired lands. You have your cheese wheels and your imported coffee. Trade has started to flow back into the city.
Everything is getting fortified.
It's getting fortified. Crops are in for the winter.
That's how I am.
Provisional supplies have been delivered.
What's next? You ask me about Fellerin. Our lands get attacked by lizard folk. There's an interesting dwarf who keeps trying to dig holes in it.
Okay, I'm going to level with you, Celeste. We've been coming to.
We've been coming.
Nope.
We came here
Cancelled.
for Black Dragon.
I, the one that sits in the eastern swamp.
Yes. The Eastern.
Is it?
Yes.
Was it east?
Was it?
Oh, haven't we been going west? Which way have we been going?
Good question.
How did we get here?
The paladins.
The paladins.
Why are we here?
We heard it was in a.
We weren't even supposed to be here.
We've
Oh,
been going
no.
east.
You've
Okay.
been going east.
I thought we were going west.
I thought you said west.
We've been
Wait.
we've been going east and we
So
haven't hit the
pause
swamp
for a
yet.
second. Wait.
This is possible.
You've been traveling to face off against the Black Dragon of the Eastern Swamp.
Yes.
So why are you headed east? Why are you here?
You
Oh,
just said it was in the
no,
east.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The Eastern Swamp is the name of it. The land's shifted 10 years ago, and now it sits far to the west. Are you kidding me?
Our map wasn't.
You went
Perhaps.
from Portobello to here, and
Ren-
no one corrected you.
To be fair,
Ren
we
pulls
also
out the map that he.
Yeah, I was
he
gonna say, to
given.
be fair, we were given
He's
a
like,
map.
this is all that we've been
This
given.
is 60 years old.
They said that was the most recent map that they had.
It is.
That's all they had.
Ugh, you poor unfortunate souls.
Alright, Ursula, calm
Just kind
down.
of like rolls it up and
Yeah.
fast and hands it back to you.
Yeah.
The swamp lies far to the west because it was once in the east, and people are too stupid to think of a new name. So the eastern swamp lies in the west.
How far from here?
Ooh, I don't know, on the other side of the continent.
I mean, to be fair, how would we have known that?
How did you find out that the...
Because people were saying to head east. I mean, I'm a stranger in this continent. We all, well, kind of you too, but
To this part of it, at least.
The majority of us are.
More the elven area.
I
that's
mean,
more
how would we
familiar.
know?
Okay.
We wish to
There's
face
a
off against the
caravan.
Black Dragon because he has something.
What? You're not just here to slay the dragon. You want something from it?
Yes.
And what, pray tell, is this thing that you're after?
You're not
Intercourse.
privy.
Oh,
What?
I'm part of your kingdom. Oh,
What did you just say?
behold me, oh, your
said-
majesty. Tell me,
Do you think not even
What the
kings
fuck's
have
the dragon?
secrets?
Listen, she
It's
wants.
something important.
Listen, she wants to fuck the dragon. That's what she wants to do. Deception check.
You know I might try to seduce it.
That was for deception. That's a 19.
she still doesn't believe it.
That's fair.
It's too outlandish,
No,
bruh.
that's fair.
I mean,
I still
I
remember.
have tried to seduce Dragonborn since
And dragonborns and dragons are...
a good size difference, yes.
Oh,
What?
yes.
What?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. 100%.
What happened?
Huh?
Just a McCall.
Never Ghost agreed with me.
That's fair.
Apparently.
That's fair.
Now, your party obviously isn't royalty or kings, so just tell me what it is that you're after. Perhaps I can help. Yes, he's a big lug. Great nephew of mine.
He's royalty.
Look at her. The one with the cheese wheel.
She's queen of the Shire.
Quarter of a cheese wheel.
I'm not actually royalty. That's
She's queen of the Shire.
That's just a joke.
And he's a fallen noble.
Son of a nobleman who grew up as a peasant with his mother.
You have a very, very interesting background, don't you?
That's the nicest way to describe it, yes.
I mean,
So
he
why are
ended
you
up
going
being a
for a dragon?
rogue, so...
Short story.
We just need the Black Dragon, that's it.
The Black Dragon's been terrorizing things for a long while.
I know. I tried to kill it. We ended up leaving it alone because it decimated hundreds.
Did you try talking to it?
It is not one to communicate ever so willingly.
Did you know the growl language, whatever the fuck she speaks?
Draconic?
The language of dragons.
The
I
Draconic!
know very
The
few
growl language.
words that have been uttered in many years of training in Draconic.
She can speak it.
Fluently.
How?
What do you
It's a
mean?
dead language.
It's not dead. I speak it. I write it.
I mean, is primordial a dead language?
I don't know how the fuck that is.
No,
Lord
like
Bahamut?
asking player to player.
I think it's. I think
Muhammad
Primordial
taught you how
depends
to
on the
speak his
campaign.
Never mind, I'm
Yeah.
sure he did.
he brought me back from the dead. So, yes.
Have you seen her body pillow?
You're supposed to tell people about that.
I want to tell her about it, because remember, you two are family now.
Oh, we are. Tell me all about your dirty little secrets.
Oh, it's
And
dirty
you can
indeed.
tell me all about your dirty little secrets, like your little things with Thorin. Look at me, I'm a schoolgirl. I can fight
Enough
too.
of this farce.
Yes, when it's pointed towards you.
Well, hell. This is where I'm at right now. Well,
You're like
Have
the
you
sister
nothing
I
to
never
say
wished
to your
I
aunt?
wanted.
She's on her own.
She's on her own. Oh, so you see me as a sister. I'm so pleased.
Never wanted.
Doesn't matter, you still see me as a sister. Who wants their siblings?
Oh.
Emerald's as an only child. Well.
Whoa! Well,
You want it when you don't have it, but then when you have
Abby, you
siblings,
don't
you're like,
want it.
fuck off. No, I'm kidding.
listen, I love having a new sister and all, but we can't take her back to the hospital where she came from.
Well, she cries too much. Can you shut her up?
That was a little conversation I had with my parents. Is that they took my sister back home, and like a couple weeks later, I'm like, we gotta have a serious talk. And I sat them down and went, so having a sister's great and all, but can we please take her back to the hospital where she came from?
I must have been the only one that liked
Wow.
my sister being born.
I was 3. Listen, I was 3
I was
and a half.
10.
I was a good little kid.
My sister and I have a 10-year age gap. I must have been the only one excited.
I'm like, you're crying? It needs to stop. Or like when you do something and then they just tell on you right away. No!
It's like, nope, stop. Yeah, shush.
That was me growing up.
Yeah.
See, nobody likes the siblings. You love them, but you don't like them.
So you're all here to do the entire continent a great favor and
wouldn't
relieve
know.
us of this great and
We're
terrible
sisters
evil.
now.
Just because Beholden thought it was a good idea.
Yes. I did what? I was talking to my little cleric here.
Once again, I reiterate
And so you
that
lose.
Beholden thought it was just a noble idea to come all the way across the sea to rid us of our terrible black dragon that has basically left us alone for the last 10 years or so.
Oh yes, it left you alone. You went over there and you tried to slay it and you got very hurt and yeah, that's completely leaving you alone.
Right, so Beholden thought it was a good idea to just come in and clean the mess. Is that it?
Yes.
Be honest with me.
I told you that we were looking for something. What more honesty do you want?
What are you looking for?
You don't need to know.
What don't I need to know?
Something
what are you hiding from?
Dangerous that he has.
Player to player, what are we looking for again?
The
Because
books.
book.
The four.
Oh,
Because the dragon is holding on to one of the 4 books.
He's
Okay.
holding onto an artifact
slept
that is
since
very
then, I forgot.
dangerous. And it needs to be destroyed.
What artifact?
The less people know about them,
Nothing
probably
that you
the
would
better.
know of.
Should we take this in a place more private? Are you afraid of listening ears?
First of all, yes. Second of all, no. You should not know anything about it. The less you know, the better, as she said.
We weren't exactly.
It is not something we wish to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say we weren't exactly in a position where we asked to know. It was more we were told.
It was something that was thrust upon us, and it's something that we must take care of.
Very well.
I mean, I have not shown myself untrustworthy yet.
At the very least, you can trust me. If you doubt her for some reason.
I've been murdered.
No. It's just you two argue all the time, and it's just more like, okay, if you're not going to trust her, trust somebody else.
I'm trustworthy. Don't worry about her.
Fuck this bitch. I'm trustworthy.
No,
though.
I'm just
No.
playing with
We're just giving you shit.
I'm just like, no, the logic was like,
No,
if you,
there's actual
if you
logic
feel
there.
like you have to doubt her for some reason, try trusting somebody else.
Honestly, though, should you really be doubting your king?
You love throwing that word around, don't you?
I
I
mean,
will trust the little one.
it's
Her
not-
cheese was delicious. And honestly,
and my coffee wasn't? Oh, I will be sure to just give
Oh,
it to you.
fuck.
Oh no.
The coffee
What happened?
delicious as well.
Card fell.
I can't see.
You and I tend to get off on the wrong foot.
It's not that I
Here?
like throwing
Yes.
the title around, but if I do not tell you or remind you, you obviously forget.
I don't forget, I just don't care.
I told
So
you.
then leave this kingdom.
Nope, I'm in charge of it now.
Perhaps you should be in charge of the place that you should have been.
And what is that supposed to mean?
That means that if you cannot recognize me as your king, how can I trust on your loyalty? And honestly,
I
there
told
is
you.
the Ravenswood is being rebuilt by my hand again. So,
Now I told you.
start treating me with respect or leave.
Respect my authority.
I do not mind if you speak freely with me, but do not disrespect me. Do not mistake me for a common peasant.
Do not forget that my people will come first.
Yes, your people have been coming first for me as well. I am the ruler of this place. You either like it or you do not.
I deal with it. I am in charge, and I thank you for that privilege. I just wish you'd be more forthcoming with things that you would trust me with.
I have been forthcoming, and you have not given me a reason to trust you, Celeste. You cannot even treat me with respect.
Well, when the time comes when you need my help with a certain thing...
You best be there as part of my kingdom. I trust you only as far as I can because of the way Thorin spoke of you. And I trusted him with my life.
As did I. She finishes her coffee. Now, excuse me.
Well, that was fast.
And she
Just
leaves.
down.
She's chugging, dude. Let's go.
She wants out of there, bro.
So, we have to go west. We've been going east this entire time.
So we need to go.
How is this place in such shambles?
What, on the side?
Red would know that shit got weird a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, shit
She-
just started, like...
Getting
Swamping.
Yeah.
She did say that map was 60 years old.
And things aren't where they need to be. Shit was getting
You
very
think
weird.
someone would explain it?
Here's the issue.
They
How
did
can you
say
explain?
things shifted.
How can you explain what you don't understand?
From east to west, that's a huge shift.
And we don't know what the hell happened. I guess
And
things-
also,
things were
people
just
lost time for a while.
Here's the thing.
Only
in the
here.
in the Elven
Yeah, but
Kingdom.
who's to say?
Say in the Elven Kingdom, we just knew that shit was getting like weird as far as like, man, that landmark seems like a little move this
Like it should have
way,
been
but it's
there before.
But then it would like shift back. Like it was like there was no consistency in anything. So something could be one way one day, another way the next day. But like if you're within the city, like it was one thing. But when you're going like
Or just
across the
gradually over
continent.
time?
Yeah.
If it's slow enough, you don't really question it until it's completely...
And then a few years ago, it started getting all sorts of weird, and then things would get normal, and then it's... But also, when you're confined within a certain area, you're not really traveling much outside of that area. You know? What could just be minor changes to us could be complete continental shifts to other people.
But what would cause that in such a short span of time?
Would I have any idea?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Make an intelligence check. Or a history check, I guess.
Okay, I'm proficient.
I was going to assume with Ren being so absorbed in the Crimsons, he has no fucking clue.
Natural 20.
Oh! Yo!
The tide is turning.
Damn!
So you start to recall something you may have forgotten in your books.
You've read a little bit.
Basically, like, they start talking about this, and it's just like... You know when you
Trigger.
suddenly remember everything... you
It's an
knew?
epiphany.
Yeah, you're just like, aha!
Trigger that memory.
A memory triggered.
Many years ago, there was a mad
20.
mage who wanted to basically...
A mage?
Yep.
Okay.
So he basically wanted to write everything in his own image. Mountains, the sea,
people's minds themselves. He wanted
Narcissist.
everything. He was the most narcissistic man ever to live. So he fell on certain tomes and artifacts that would give him special powers that would take over his mind at times, and in these lapses would alter the entire landscape of the continent. Not just shift, but would literally make one thing teleport and switch places with something else. So this was magic on monumental scale.
Do I know a name?
Nope.
Hidden name, Jeff?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna just relay all that.
That is a lot to take in. I don't think I've ever heard of that mage.
That's a lot of fuckery to happen.
I don't remember. I don't know if I ever heard the name,
Yeah,
but
throughout
it
the
sounds
whole-
familiar now.
It just baffled me because with all that, if you can make it harder for Crimsons to find people, things are moving, but they were on top of it, so maybe the Elven Kingdoms weren't fucked with as much, I don't know.
Well, if the most updated map is 60 years old, I mean, why would they question it?
How primitive is this place that they can't update the maps?
Depends on if anyone cares.
That's true.
People around your care.
Yeah. sounds
Just
about
given the
right.
kind
I
of
feel a voice
given
of
the
gold,
kinda-
yeah.
given the kind of attitudes we were running into, like throughout the areas we visited, not too many people probably would care about that.
Right.
I mean, hell, the two old guys seemed to be the only ones that gave a shit,
Seemed to
and
give a
they
shit,
had
yeah.
the old map.
Yeah.
They're old as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to find out a lot of disappointing information.
At least now we know where to go.
To the west. And if we hear any more information about your father, then
Find out.
we'll go and find him.
Find out.
I will not let it go.
It's good to have people actually on my side for this one. Find out answers and not act on assumptions. So, what you missed is a really big key point of lore that Amaryllis got. That
We
Where's
found
it?
out why the place is shifting around constantly. Like, things are in different spots on this
there was
this
a
land.
Mad wizard.
There was a
mad
mage
wizard.
that basically was like shaping the land in his image because he was a narcissist, and so he
wanted
moved things
to be
around.
how he envisioned it, not what it's supposed to be.
Was that
So-
related to
We don't know the name.
Just Amaryllis knew the
Because
information.
when we were talking, it triggered a memory for her, basically.
Yeah, she
'Cause
rolled
I got
she
a
rolled
nat
history
20.
check and got a nat 20. So, yeah.
The
it was
one
cool.
time I'm gonna get a 20 tonight,
Yeah.
and it's for lore.
Hey,
But
that's
lore
cool.
is important.
And with that kind of like deep lore, that is super important.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what the connection Ren made was that like, well, he must not have fucked with the Elven Kingdoms too much if like we didn't notice many changes, which is where the area where he came from.
Yeah.
So it was probably more effective in other places.
And Celeste says the dragon lies to the west.
We've been going in the east.
It's called
We're
the Eastern
supposed to go
Swamp,
west.
but it's in the west now.
In the west.
because it was
We're-
shifted.
So it's back the way we came from then, right?
And me and Celeste were arguing.
What? You two argued? I had no
Celeste told me as
idea.
king, basically.
The hell you said?
And she wants me to trust her, but she won't trust me. And then I said to Ren, we'll be there for you no matter what.
Okay.
Caught.
Well, I guess we go
Go west.
west now.
When should we prepare to leave?
But wait, isn't Waterdeep still east?
Waterdeep's not on this continent
It's not.
Is it?
Then why are we here?
for the book.
There was a lot of
The
confusion.
drow thing, I think.
Here's the thing.
The Drow sent
There
us
was-
over here for
There
the
was a
book.
lot of confusion at one point, because at one point we all believed we were going down here for
Yeah.
Waterdeep,
Yeah.
and then Brad went, "No, you're coming here for the book," and we're like,
Oh.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah, we set off to
Yeah.
go and come here for the book, And then we also heard that Jaundice was over here,
Yeah.
but he left for Waterdeep from here via airship.
Okay, so Jaundice had already left at that point. I was
so
like,
he
I
had
was like, there was
been
something
here.
tied to Waterdeep
We
down
were
here, but it was
following
Jaundice
two.
was.
Yeah, we were following 2 leads, one for the book and one for Jaundice.
Okay, all right.
But he had been here, and we found
But
out
say,
from
and
the town
you're
that
more
he fucked
expert
off.
because you
Yeah.
listen. Okay,
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
So Jaundice fucked off to go to Waterdeep.
She's our
Well, now we have to
lore
go
keeper.
back to
Yeah.
the
I
We
read
have
all
to
of
go
this.
back
I
to
know.
Well, the way I see it is one of 2 ways. We either go chasing a dragon right now, or we go to Waterdeep.
We're already here, and Waterdeep is nowhere near here. We need to get that. We need to get the book.
That's fair.
Then off we go.
You heard your circ.
Yeah.
The sooner the better, I say. Let's just get this over with.
And even then, there are 2 more books.
There are definitely 2 more books, and I do want to give the warning that shit might get a little weird as we get close to that book, if you understand. I know you do.
I'm sure it will. Once we obtain it, it will be a struggle.
I'm expecting a very long fight.
Are we even prepared?
Recommended level, bro?
Who knows? Recommended level.
You guys just took down a CR10 like it was fucking pancakes, so I think you're ready.
After I
Okay.
nearly died.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to hear.
You can't take out anything if you don't get a little hurt, I guess.
That's fair.
Then
More
off.
than a little. That was
Say-
over half my hit points.
Prep what we need to prep,
Prep,
and then we
prep
get
up.
ready. Yeah. Which, I mean, obviously, between sessions, we can prep, like, what we want to spend money on and stuff like that.
Right.
So.
Is there even anything to spend money on? here?
Probably
Yeah,
just
is there
touch up.
anything?
Probably just touch up on potions, if anything, if we need to.
Is there
But
any
it's not like that. There's anything. I don't know.
unique blacksmiths or unique
I feel like
materials
they're.
that-
In this place?
I feel like they're rebuilding more than anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're rebuilding. They're not really focused on weaponsmiths and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Weaponsmiths around here kind of
Janky.
All right.
Yeah, you're not gonna get.
Is there any materials that were in that cave that were rare or no? With the
Oh, the ogres?
They're
With
just
ogres?
silver
There's
ore.
the silver gems, things of that nature.
things that can eventually be mined and.
How many
melted
diamonds do
down.
we have, by the way?
How many what?
How many diamonds
yeah, I
do
was
we
gonna
have?
say,
'Cause
we
we
should-
used 1.
We have 4 now.
We have 4.
Yeah, because I had 5.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, we should check if we could get more diamonds.
Those, well,
We could do a sweep of diamonds and potions before we head on.
Yeah,
out,
that's
and then we're good to go. Yeah,
right.
that's what I think.
Oh, regent.
Oh, God.
I can even give. I mean, I know.
Kingdom resources not to be used on adventure needs.
My life is on the line.
Diamonds are to keep everybody safe,
Diamonds are forever.
including the king.
Diamonds are forever till he uses it.
Then they're not forever.
They're forever inside the person you brought back.
That's fair. That's fair.
We don't know where they go.
That's
So the
fair.
night's
just go
drawing
in.
to a close. You guys
Well,
rest up and
they have prepared rooms in the castle, so you guys can sleep comfortable tonight at least.
Yeah, the last time for a while, we'll be able to sleep comfortable, so why not?
We'll be quite safe.
Of course.
So everyone has a room in the castle now.
it's walled off by sheets, but yes.
That's fair. I mean,
Better than nothing.
they're rebuilding. Listen,
You
it's
rebuilt
fine.
some of it already,
Yeah.
you said?
It's part of it's okay.
Okay, so our bedrooms are built already.
Prioritize the rooms over
Ren has a
everything
bed.
else.
That's all that matters. Ren has a bed.
That's all that matters. Ren has a bed.
Ren has a bed. I'm gonna put that down for an episode.
Ren has a bed.
Ren has a bed.
You guys wake in the morning. And are we heading out this morning? Or are we gathered?
Wait, we didn't discuss anything before you put us to bed.
Whoop, sorry. I
we
thought you were
discussing?
already done.
Yeah, because I asked when they wanted to go. And
Oh,
you just
yeah.
interrupted with a bunch of
My
stuff.
bad.
That's all good. I mean, we can see if they have any more. I can try to see if I can get a
I mean,
sweep of any sort of diamonds or potions. It's gonna be a long shot, but see if maybe someone has something.
I can go with you.
Yeah, we can look together.
Also, when would we be heading out? That was my original question.
Probably want to head out the sooner the better. Wanna
So tomorrow, next week, what is sooner the better to you?
let's.
And you, have you become mute lately?
We head out tomorrow. I
How
say.
does tomorrow sound?
Tomorrow? Okay, well, I suggest you get a good night's rest.
Good night's rest and a nice breakfast before we leave.
Because this is the last we'll have a nice bed for a good while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long trip.
Off we go.
And all
Say goodbye to your bed.
yeah, say goodbye. I take the bed with. No, I'm kidding.
So are you guys going to the store really quick?
We're gonna just kind of do
Yeah.
a search to see, like an investigation check,
Just
to see
in
if we can
case.
find any potions or diamonds or anything.
Yeah.
Alright, investigation. Oh, okay, I've got it.
Well, I mean, do we know where we're going?
Well, investigation will probably be to find where to go as well as
Ooh,
if
like
they
that
have
timer.
anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, hey, that's a dirty 20.
Treaty 20.
Dirty 20.
Same, actually.
Hey, nice.
Funny buddies.
So you guys do find a couple of merchants who have come in from town, come in along with the caravan.
Right.
And
What are you doing?
right now, it looks like they're actually packing up,
Right.
and they.
I'm gonna go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed.
I mean,
Was
there's
that-
no black
Can I
tomorrow,
help you?
so
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you had any,
I'm
like,
just
if
gonna
either
have to
any
chat.
form of diamonds or
I'll
potions
show
you
you
might have
guys
on
to
your
your
person.
rooms because I know where they are.
Diamonds or
So you'll have to
potions?
wait.
Then I'll wait with you.
Sure. Looks at the two of you real quick, and then goes into his caravan. You hear him rustling around. Ah, damn it, box. How many?
What kind of potions do you have? Are you talking smaller, talking bigger? What do we
I
got?
got the little ones, man.
Little ones? Alright, how many do you think you're gonna need?
Oh god.
I got 3.
How many?
3 of them?
May as well just take.
And then player to DM, how much are 3?
50.
50 each, so it'll be 150?
So 150.
Okay, I can do 150 for the potions. But I can take all 3 of those off your
I was
hands.
gonna say, like, I also am a little loaded because I didn't buy shit.
You can
so,
buy
like,
the you can get the diamond if he has a diamond.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'll take your potions. All 3 of them.
Great.
Just hands them.
How many diamonds?
Yeah, how many
150
diamonds?
gold.
Rummages around some more. Pulls out a ring. I got a diamond ring.
Does that count?
would that count? That's too
'Cause-
small, right?
No, it doesn't. The
It's
size
just-
doesn't
it's the
matter.
price,
It's
the-
the worth.
the worth.
It has
Is
to
it
be
a-
worth a certain amount
Yeah.
of gold.
Well, I mean,
Would it be worth that amount?
Good investigation check.
oh god.
An appraisal check, if you will.
Appraisal check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm trying to do some math.
15.
Huh.
16.
It's Crissy. with
Are you
us?
there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to show you guys to your room.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It looks nice.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means that says that it does not.
It's
does not
nice,
have
but
a
it's
do it.
probably not that much.
Can't really tell.
I wouldn't be able to tell, really. And I wouldn't know how much a diamond is worth. You know how many
Right, it's
jewels
a
I come
very,
across
very
with?
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Diamond ring.
Is the diamond itself worth more than 3,000?
No way.
Okay,
no.
then it's not worth it.
Wait, you're.
It has to
It
be-
won't do. It has to be a certain
It
amount.
has to be a certain amount.
I
in
know.
order
So,
for it to
so
work.
you're gonna pay 3,000 for a diamond?
No, I think it has to be 500.
Yeah.
But say at least 500.
But even then, like,
It's not $500.
a diamond ring, though.
I'm looking at my. I'm
don't
looking
know.
at my inventory.
You never know how clear.
Out
The
here?
clear and cut on the diamond can matter more than the size.
Out here, I'm just gonna assume probably not.
So I'm looking at
Hmm?
my inventory.
Oh boy.
First of all, I apparently have 6 minor healing potions that I forgot that I had
Sounds about right.
because like what we've gotten from various things.
Yeah.
Also, I have 9 rough cut diamonds.
Sorry?
What?
It says 9 rough cut diamonds with a map of the mines from back at the Dwarven mines.
Oh my god.
Because I found that big old chest like
How
in the
much-
middle of that.
How much would that be, though? They're rough cuts?
Rough cut diamonds. I don't know. We can take a look at
Those
it.
should be worth
Give
a
them
good
appraised,
amount.
but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They're in
Should
your
have-
they're in your inventory. I have no
She
control over
would
that.
pull them out.
Would I have
like-
anybody that could appraise them?
Yeah, probably.
The crafters?
Yeah.
Go there then.
That's fine. Well, I do thank you kindly for your potions.
Yep.
You take care and stay safe.
You too.
We'll take them back to the crafters and they'll have an appraisal by the morning.
He just hands her the diamonds.
You
No.
ready for bed?
I'm ready to go.
I'm going to show you to your rooms then.
Of course. Before that, who wants potions? I've got, and he's like,
I need to check.
I've got plenty. I've got,
Plenty.
so I've got 6. I haven't had to use some in a hot minute, so. You see, like, on his belt, you see, like, some.
The non-healer should have more potions.
So, yeah, you want some potions?
What do you have?
I have, in my inventory, right now, before I had 6, now I have 9.
I have 5.
I
Okay.
either have
6,
2
7,
or 3.
8. Here, how about this? So 5, so 6. I balance us out at 6, and then you get 2, and I get 1, so we both are at 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that how that works?
because I give Tsuya 2. 5 plus 2 is 7,
Yeah.
and then I get 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So we each have 7 minor healing potions.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Bellissimo.
I either have 2 or 3.
And then
Don't know.
I
Right,
don't know
yeah,
how many
and
I
then
have, but I have spells.
My front sheet says
If I die,
2.
die.
My
Right.
inventory sheet in the
welcome
back says
to
1,
the.
so
This
I
is
don't
the
know
part
which
of the
one.
RPG when you're like, "What's in my inventory? When did I get
When
this?"
did I get this?
Oh,
It's
how
already
long-
done.
It's okay. I completely forgot that I had like winter's clothes and a scarf, but I remember we got that when we
Are you ready for what
visited
else?
the Canadian Bugbear.
Are you ready for what else I have?
Oh no.
A potion of fire breathing, range 30.
Mhm.
4d6 or halved on DC 13 save.
Bro, you can do go.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah! I forgot I had a potion of fire breathing.
You should probably have that on your
Yeah, keep that
Yeah.
with you.
like ability, so you know that you can use it or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my character sheet. That's
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What?
Do you have
I have
like
a creepy
the
journal. That went from
Do you have the inventory sheet that Crissy gave us?
The dragon.
I didn't get
Yeah,
one.
the
I
guy
didn't-
tried to seduce.
I didn't ask for one.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that was even in my position.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a look at that. Is there anything about it?
Handwriting,
Wait, what?
oddly enough, looks a little familiar. I'm not entirely sure where you've seen this, but it was recent.
There we go.
What are we looking at?
Chief
Oh,
has a
I
creepy journal.
remembered I had the creepy journal. From
Oh, is that from
that weird guy that I tried to seduce with the constructs around him?
Oh, that was a hot minute ago,
You're right.
wasn't it?
While
Yeah.
I was looking at my inventory, I was all
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Do you want me to try looking at it?
Sure.
You can also take a look at it.
Okay.
And again, it looks like you've seen this writing before.
Can I recall where?
I'm gonna make it.
It's in common, right? Or is it?
No, it's in common.
Okay.
What am I adding to that?
I would say just straight
Inventory
intelligence.
management.
So intelligence modifier.
So, am I adding intelligence?
Yes. So add your intelligence modifier. The little number next to your big number.
18.
Well, unfortunately, this looks like it might have been penned by Yasser.
Unfortunately.
So it looks like the same writing from the books in the temple thing.
Without comparing it directly, your mind kind of goes there. You're just like, I think this was down there.
Usurk is the one that freed us from the dream thing.
Oh.
You suck.
You should.
For story purposes, I'm using her name, but behind her back, I
Right.
say you suck. Okay. What are in
Well
the
then.
contents of a journal?
Yeah, what do I
Yeah.
want to say?
Again, the journal, it seems like it's a daily journal, while certain things are notes to what may be like experiments or things that may produce a result, like mixing dragon's blood with other various sources to create an alchemical response. Things of this nature that, while they almost seem like they're cut off, like 1 minute it's talking about something and then the page, there's nothing on it, and you flip over it and it's like a recipe for chicken soup.
Good
Did
soup.
she have Alzheimer's?
So, kind of looking at this, it looks like maybe she wrote different journals on different days or different things, because it's broken up almost a little too evenly to be.
She just writes in like 4 journals. Or what? So, does that mean it's like coded then?
It's possible.
We could try and crack it at some point.
Just roll
Yeah. Just don't try to
Just
go
roll
into the
insight.
basement without me because it'll explode.
just roll insight.
I mean, I figured we were just gonna try and figure out this one in particular, not go to any other ones quite yet.
Just letting you know.
Right.
If you get curious, you might get blown up.
You want to try to break it down? Through the rest of the night.
Not through the whole night, just like
Just for a few hours.
yeah.
maybe.
We're just standing there like looking at this journal, like what the fuck.
So for the next few hours, you guys kind of skim over it, and it looks like it is part of a code, but a larger code. And oftentimes, you can even tell that there's certain phrases that may allude only to a particular thing that Cirque knows about. It could be like her version of Thieves' Cant.
Right.
So
Speaking in tongues, basically.
So basically, it's speaking of how to reanimate dead tissue, but also killing live tissue, while also integrating it to a new form of tissue. Then it turns into a chicken sandwich. The chicken sandwich then turns into a turkey.
I mean, isn't that normal for a wizard though? It seems like.
I mean, player has an idea, but Amaryllis would not be thinking that far.
What do you think?
I thought Full Metal Alchemist, how the journal is like is disguised as a cookbook.
Equivalent exchange.
It's like alchemy.
I don't even remember.
It was so many years
It was
ago.
in the original series, I think, because it was
That
when
was
they
even
were. It was when they
longer.
were going to the labs.
It was in the Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist face.
Because it was before Ed and Al discovered the whole bit about the Philosopher's Stone, what it's actually made out of. And they had the journals that they were going through, and some of them were like disguised as cookbooks. And they figured out that was just a front, basically,
code,
to kind
yeah.
of hide what it actually was.
But Amaryllis would not know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Amaryllis probably would never make that connection, but
Right.
like
You
that
as a
was
player,
my
like,
thought.
Well, I'm stumped. I'm sure we'll come across something else. I mean, she has a lot of writings in that basement. For now, I think we should go to sleep. So,
Bottom line, necromancy. That's all we got.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's talking about reanimating dead tissue. That sounds like necromancy.
Or a chicken sandwich. Turkey.
Who knows? Well, I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
I swear to God, if Amaryllis has like an epiphany at 2 a.m, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I'm just gonna wake up and be like,
I got it!
I cracked the code.
"Yeah, got it."
I'm in. It was
It was
cheese.
the cheese.
It was the cheese all along.
She was just trying to make cheese for her chicken sandwich.
Oh no!
That's all it was.
This is a sentient sandwich recipe.
So,
Oh
my
no!
God.
Oh no!
So we drop the diamonds off at the crafters and I ask them, praise us by morning, please.
They do it on the spot.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So what
that
happens?
saves time.
What is it then?
So you have 9 gems?
Nine rough
rough
cut
cut gems.
diamonds.
Diamonds, yes.
Yeah, 9 rough cut. It specifically says 9 rough cut diamonds.
Man, we're gonna have to go far back for that. I don't even
3
remember
of the
this.
9 are high quality, and will suit your needs.
3 of the
So
9 are high.
So 3 of the 9 are high quality, so that means we have 3 extra gems for Revivify.
Yep.
So the other ones you could sell. For
That means
And the ones we could sell, but yeah.
that means we technically have 7 diamonds we can use for Revivify.
That's more than enough.
So I give you
Don't
the
die
3.
more than 7 times.
Yeah.
No,
give me
but
the
it's
3,
good to
yeah.
have that amount
There's
just in
other
case.
people that die.
Yeah, if you need them.
Especially if it's like a ritual-based thing where we need to like try and persuade someone to come back.
Right.
That would probably take more Like, if one fails, we
Right.
try again.
Alright, well,
As long as we have the spell slots.
they'll take the 6 of this back. I'm like,
Do we want to sell those?
yeah,
Or?
I mean, and if I'm gonna cash them
How
out.
much are these worth?
Do you want to sell them now?
Well,
Yeah,
you got
just sell 'em.
3 here that'll sell for.
I'm not interested in selling the 3. How much are the others?
Oh. Pardon
Then-
me, Your Majesty.
They're not high quality ones.
These
Here,
ones
take
are
the
kind of
3 back.
Okay, so those other ones will sell for a grand sum of about 800.
Okay, I'll
That's
sell
not
them.
bad.
Yeah, I'll sell them. Of course.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they have to be 500? You just
No, as a combined
No, the
total.
other.
The
Oh,
other
as a
ones-
combined
The ones
total.
that weren't the quality we
I
needed.
didn't know you meant combined total.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The ones that we gave you, each of those
We'll
are
take the
more
3
than-
that are the quality we need.
Alright, well, there you go. Just
and then sell the others.
sell
You got 800 gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Go back to the merchant and sell it
send
to
them
him.
to
Son of a
Regent and have him send us the gold by morning.
Oh, okay. that
Oh,
works.
damn.
Okay.
Take it to the Wizard of the Ethereal Glass. Say that I have the approval.
Alright.
Thank you,
Make me do that.
and good night. Drinks on me.
Hi, thank you.
Oh, boy.
So do I add the 800 to my inventory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, they were your diamonds to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so I just want to make sure.
I was gonna say, I have no
1960.
need for this.
We just need the diamonds.
When the gold comes, he puts it in his bigger pouch and puts it back in the bag of holding.
I was gonna say, like, I haven't bought really anything lately, so, like, I'm
You're-
apparently loaded according to my sheet.
You've got almost. You're.
So I have not altered
You're
the
you're
gold
getting
total
close
that
to
much.
10,000 gold. Like,
Wait, so
We sold a bunch of shit at some point. I
have-
had, like,
has Celeste
materials that I
seen
was
my
holding.
journal, Lauren's journal yet?
No, I have it too.
No, she doesn't.
So before that, I'm like, I remember, wait, give me my journal.
Hmm?
And I run to Celeste to give her the journal.
God damn it.
Why are you giving it to her? She doesn't know anything about anything.
It might be a code.
She
Since you guys
doesn't
are
know
talking
anything about
you guys are
anything.
talking about decoding books, I might as well
codes.
let her see the book.
It's the 10 code for GTA 3.
So you run to Celeste and show her the book.
Up, up, down, down.
She
Yeah,
definitely
what's the
authenticates
recipe?
that this is in fact
Thorn's
Thorning's handwriting.
Oh.
What do you
She's like,
think?
I've seen this book before. Where did you say you found this?
He gave it to me before we parted ways.
There must be something more to this.
I
He
just
did
couldn't
give
figure
me
it
the
out.
ring to give to you.
We
Maybe
only
my
have-
ring could help, and I hand her the ring too.
We only have until morning.
I have not held this ring in many years. She ponders through it.
Tsuya's like, okay, give it back.
I take it back!
It has my bird. Leave me alone.
Alpha likes me now. Take it back.
Alpha's used to me now.
For the next few hours until she starts falling asleep just from concentrating. She can't make heads or tails of what it all means. It definitely is a code to something, but she can't make it out. He was always very, very good at keeping secrets. This is one of them.
So, can we roll to figure it out?
I rolled 4 times. So that's right.
Oh,
What did you
God.
add?
Damn.
Her intelligence modifier, her wisdom modifier.
Can I do it then?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Maybe you got an insight from watching her do it or something. Natural 20.
Holy shit! Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's a natural 20. Holy fuck!
I'm like, wait a minute.
His brain just had a Baja blast.
I'm in.
Baja brain blast, as it were.
Hacker man.
So you
He sees into the Matrix.
you see where she was
He
going
took the
with
red
this,
pill.
Yeah.
and
Fuck.
you start piecing together the pieces of this journal,
Oh.
and it doesn't make sense.
Oh, no.
You can tell that there's an algorithm to his writing.
My
Every
algorithm's
6th
being
letter
crushed.
is an A. Every 13th letter is a B. And you start writing this out on a sheet of paper, but the language is still unclear to you. Whatever he wrote this in is definitely not common.
Oh, okay.
So whatever it is, it doesn't make sense. And
Alright.
it almost to the point where it's like, man, I was fucking stupid, I was wrong, but the consistencies are there.
Are they with me or there's?
No,
You ran off,
I
so
know,
you'd
I
have
know.
to come back to us.
Okay, so I tell my aunt, thanks, and I'm gonna take a quick.
Wait, take the ring, get the
I
ring
know,
back.
I got the one right. Get some rest.
Right.
You've helped plenty, and then I run to you guys, and I tell them. I give her the sheet of paper that I decoded.
Look,
Read it.
can I tell what language it is?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a bunch of weird letters on a page. It's written in common.
I hate this.
Thanks, I hate it.
Can I tell?
Sure. Studying the page vigorously, you realize that it's common letters on a blank page. Oh my god. You can read what letters they are.
I understand it's in common, but the common letters strung together, do they sound like a different language to me that I could
It
know?
does sound like a language, like, as you try and pronounce it out, but it's one you're not familiar with, either of you. So,
Well,
in all honesty, you're spend time investigating and trying to piece this together, and it almost sounds like an archaic version of Elvish when said aloud.
Right.
But at
Which
the
I
same
know
time,
Elvish.
it also has vowels of Dwarven.
Which I know Dwarvish.
So
I know both of those.
while you do, when said together, it doesn't sound.
It clashes and doesn't make
it's
sense.
such a harsh tone.
It's like when you Google Translate something
Yeah.
and it's just so far off that you're like,
It's
I
kind
don't
of
know
like
what this says.
it's kind of like when you try and mix Latin with Spanish.
Are you half stupid?
It's half free.
It sounds like Elvish, it sounds like Dwarvish, but it doesn't make sense.
So it's gibberish and in common with other.
Am I aware of how many languages Thorn spoke?
You know, even
Would Tsuya know?
I'm gonna take it back.
Would Tsuya have any idea?
No, he
That's
didn't
his
even know
uncle.
that he likes Celeste.
Yeah, but I mean,
knew she liked Celeste.
Huh?
I said nobody knew he liked Celeste.
I did.
You did.
In X ha ha lee lee.
Greg, no. Like that.
So good.
Okay.
Well, we should get some rest.
We've done enough for tonight. Let me show you to your rooms.
Let's go.
Okay, so I take them. Amaryllis, this is your room. It has another cheese wheel in there.
Hey!
this is going to be saved for the morning.
Nighttime.
It has cheesecloth on it, so you can
So
save
we're
it.
gonna save it for the morning. This will be what I eat on the road.
Delicious.
But this one is like a spreadable butter, like a cheese.
Spreadable cheese.
So you can
Oh.
spread it. It's soft cheese, so you spread it.
Oh, spread it on some elven bread. Oh.
Oh god damn it!
That's how Ren knows cheese wheels. That was some of his mom's elven bread.
If you need me, I'll just be down the hall. I take him to his room, and I have elven bread waiting for him.
Oh,
that's
combine the two.
amazing. Thank you.
Oven bread, cheese, and sausage.
Okay.
Oh god.
Thank you kindly.
So what lies in wait for Tsuya is
A sausage. What's behind door number 3? That's what you asked for.
Sausage.
Hillshire Farm smoked sausages.
I was gonna say, show me potato salad.
Hickory smoked sausage.
I don't want sausage.
I want it waffle.
You want a waffles? Well, too bad you got.
In the morning, I'll make a waffle.
I was about to say.
Too bad you got sausage.
What's Crissy get?
Eggs.
I get.
I want waffle fries.
So
Oh, that actually sounds
before I
really
leave
good.
Tsuya off in his room, I ask him.
I want waffle fries.
Come closer. I asked you to come closer. You're
Okay.
too tall. So I just punch him instead.
Wow.
What?
I punched you.
This is what
Did you not
flirting is
block?
now.
That was a tickle.
Well, perhaps you'll listen better. Well, come here. And I plant a kiss on his lips.
Oh!
And I
It only
push him
took how many episodes?
36
but
episodes!
We landed at home.
Woo! They ain't getting
And,
much sleep tonight.
The ship has sailed.
Woo!
And
Yeah!
I go-
Hell yeah!
And I just turn and I go to walk to my own room.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
What the dot.
He's literally like in the manga where it's like you see the
Sleep
dot.
well, I guess.
It's not like you're in
His
baka.
eyes are at symbols. The
Yeah.
mouth is like a squiggly line.
If you need me, I'll be down the hall. I keep walking.
Try to get some rest. We have a big morning tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
She's walking, but she's kind of pouting now. So she goes in her room and she just slams the door.
Wow.
Aww.
Had an opportunity. Maybe?
No.
No.
Okay,
And it's over.
Tsuya knocks at Chrissy's door.
Oh! Never mind, go back to red.
What?
This isn't red, go back. There we go.
Hey! Oh. Ooh, it's like a
wheels.
it's like a love hotel here.
No more
No more!
Ooh.
I open it up angrily.
And then I kiss her.
Oh.
I kind of push back. What do you want?
You said if I needed you, you'd be down the hall. And
Get it?
Come on!
And I need you.
Seal the deal.
Roll then.
Roll the fuck.
Roll the fuck!
What'd you get?
Roll to intercourse.
I don't know what that is.
That's a 4.
Oh no!
It's never happened before.
Try again.
I feel a little frustrated. Nope.
Oh no!
I try again.
Oh my god!
Somewhere in your head
The
you
dice
feel...
are cock blocking. What?
Yeah, they're not.
No!
What is happening?
Listen, can we just say... Oh my god!
Yeah, it's not
Stop, listen! Can we just say for the sake of brevity, just fuck already?
Bad 19.
Ow!
Please.
So after much debate and deliberation,
I'm really overly flustered and not knowing if he wants to come into my room. I just grab him and I pull him in.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'll just say it like that.
alright.
Girls
He was
finishing the
debating.
job.
Yeah! I love that subreddit, listen.
He was debating too much. I was getting mad.
She took priority, listen.
So with a
He was too
nice,
focused on the technique.
Yeah.
pink light and debauchery.
Debauchery.
There's debauchery here!
Debauchery here.
Yay! Debauchery!
The night
Hold
comes
on, I
to-
think I have water in my ears.
the night comes to a close.
Oh, the night comes alright.
God damn it.
Wow.
Anyway.
So, you guys awake, ready for the morning. Your servants have prepared a going away meal. So, waffles, bacon,
Oh, waffles.
Fries.
hash browns,
Oh, sounds so good.
and coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of wake up in the morning in a panic.
So I wake up
It
next
was
to
that.
I wake up next to Crissy, right?
Yeah.
I kind of blank out and fall out of the bed.
The floor is nice and cold.
I kind of turn away, I get dressed, and like I run out of the room.
It's light in here now. You can't look at me.
When we finally get down, for
business.
breakfast.
Because she's
I like her.
already there. She has a full plate, but she hasn't touched it.
Do you even know? I'm inside checking the shit out of you to see if I know something happened.
I'm assuming.
No, that's a 2.
I'm assuming what we all kind of woke up together.
Yeah, what kind
Like
of
food probably woke us up.
Yeah. You seem.
Sure, I'll
You
try
guys are
to.
pretty much on a party schedule.
Right. You seem.
I'm assuming the smell of
You seem
food
you
probably
seem
like
happy.
made us walk there.
You seem very happy.
Me happy?
Yeah.
Never.
I'm just gonna assume that I walk over just as she says never, and the tone of her voice is just like, what is going on
You picking up on anything?
inside?
Oh shit.
Just happy about food.
Oh, but hang on, insight plus 6, 16.
She just seems genuinely happy, is that?
Your Majesty, welcome. I didn't know you were in the kitchen yet. How's the smoked sausage?
Delicious.
I bet it was.
Crissy's got to be flustered as shit right now, and I'm so ready for this.
Really red.
What takes to your liking?
Once he looks at Amaryllis and she's like, and sees that reaction, and then sees that
She's
reaction.
just gonna like nonchalantly just slurp.
That's when.
That's kind of the
That's when the
indication of,
broken
like,
cog finally clicks into place for Ren
a broken cog.
and starts moving.
So Crissy's head is basically smoking right now because she's
Just
she
like the
feels people
sausage.
staring at her, so she's just like really red.
And I come downstairs. Smells delicious. Why is everybody quiet?
I'm just enjoying a nice, peaceful morning.
Oh, welcome to the kitchen. We got some fat sausages here for you. Nice, fresh flapjacks and some crispy bacon.
Delicious.
Seems
Let's all eat up.
it's wonderful.
Well, you should try the hard-boiled eggs.
Oh,
Nice and salty.
I'll take one of those. That sounds
take one.
amazing. Yeah, that sounds good.
Nice and
You
salty.
should eat, Crissy. It was a long night after all.
Ren waits for the cook to go away, and all he asks.
Oh god.
So how was last night's fat sausage?
Crissy just grabs a sausage and throws it at him.
Can I roll a check to try to catch it? Would that be a dexterity? Would that be a
catch her
dexterity?
sausage?
Would that be a dexterity? Would that be saving throw or just dexterity check?
Just dexterity.
Do just dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
You're catching her sausage?
Yeah, that's a 15.
He catches it in his mouth.
I was about to say that. You just.
I hope it's delicious.
That was fantastic.
You can feel its juicy meat flowing in your mouth.
And I can feel the contempt from Crissy as she stares across this.
Anyways, are we ready for today?
Are you at least feeling refreshed?
What are you talking about?
She's so innocent that she's not even intending anything. I know for a fact.
Oh, I think Amaryllis knows something.
She knows what the process of sex is. She just has never had it.
Right.
She's read about it.
She's read it.
It's basically like a scientific textbook equivalent of she knows what it is.
I mean, when you were a virgin, you knew what sex was.
Yeah.
You just don't practice, obviously.
Just didn't have it.
Absolutely. I just felt like more like the embarrassment factor, not that she wouldn't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you seem like you're in a better mood.
You do feel refreshed.
What's it called? Endorphins?
Oh yeah, the feel-good chemical.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, it seems like.
I mean,
She is glowing
it's
a little.
just lovely being here with everybody.
Yes.
She is glowing
Lovely.
a little bit.
He just nods and continues having his break.
She's just continuing to like be beat red, and she's keeping non-eye contact with the party.
At this point, Ren is kind of to break the ice of like alright, we know what happened. Alright. He just goes, alright, so we're gonna go west. Very west. We have everything that we need, it seems like. And if we need to cook food on the way, I mean, we got the good boy who can help us hunt if we need to get food. If it's gonna be a long journey.
I also have the cheese.
Oh, you've brought cheese with I've got, and he like is like, hold on for a second. He like leaves real quick to grab like, and he comes back with the elder bread. It's like, put it on elder bread.
What?
Listen, there's like 12 pieces. There's like 4 missing. Like he snacked on some last night.
Meanwhile, Amaryllis is just like, this is for the journey. Don't snack on any of it.
Hey, you want to try one now, and then we have the rest when we go through.
I think that's a great
Is it
idea.
okay?
Of course, come on. There you go.
Spread.
It is to die for. It is one of his favorite snacks. You realize what he was talking about like all those weeks ago when he was talking about put some cheese wheel on elven bread?
Try the spreadable cheese. It's incredibly soft.
Oh, yeah, you did this correctly.
You guys are making me fucking hungry.
I'm actually legitimately hungry for that.
Some warm fucking toast with like some cheese.
Do you want some before we go?
Sure.
It's fantastic.
I'll take some.
Yeah,
go share the food a little bit.
It's so yummy.
It's fantastic. Wait, hold on. I want to try something. So
Makes
like,
me miss home a little bit.
cuts a little bit of the sausage and puts it on there.
I promise I will take you home at some point.
So you try with the sausage. It's incredible.
I would say
It's
like
really
to visit
good.
your
It's so good.
Parents, they seem very excitable.
We make so
They're
much
really
fucking
nice.
food right now.
So the
I'm sure
episode
they
that
are.
we
They're
eventually
very
go to her village, it's just going to be Food City, right?
Food
It's-
City.
Food tour,
Battle
yes.
maps is
Dives,
fucking
diners,
food.
and drives.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Guy Fieri episode.
Instead of a battle map, it's a food map. It's so
Oh.
It's
good.
just gonna be a map of flames because it's Guy Fieri.
For Flavor Town, baby. Hell yeah.
But we can't call it Flavor Town because copyright.
Oh, man.
Celeste walks in.
Oh, hey.
Flavor City.
Right.
Flavor Village.
Flavor
Flavor Village, yeah.
The Flavordale.
Flavor Vale.
So Celeste walks in.
So Celeste walks in, looks at the table, looks at you two. Oh, thank God, I thought it would never happen. Alright, so, Your Majesty, for your safe and wonderful trip, we already have provisions lined up out in the courtyard. Your armor has already been polished and is on a stand ready. Your armor has been waxed. You're welcome. It was starting to crack.
Thank
Oh.
you.
It's very good quality leather, and
It
you that
was-
is cracked.
It was.
Oh, no.
It's been a long time since we've been able to actually go to a place to get it properly taken care of. So I thank you
I
kindly.
noticed. And you, all of your garments have been hemmed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I have state matters to attend,
Do
and
you
I wish.
want a piece of cheese?
Oh God, yes, I thought you never asked.
Do we?
Yeah, and he gives
Celeste
her a
is
piece
a
of...
badass.
Dude, Celeste is stress eating right now.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's
real.
stress.
We've all been there. Let's be fucking real for
There's
a
a
moment.
lot
You can smell
going
the
on right
coffee
now.
on her, too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot happening right now.
It's like you can smell the liquor and the weed and the like cigarettes on someone. We smell the coffee on Celeste.
Yeah.
You guys have a wonderful.
She's just avoiding eye contact with Celeste the whole time.
grinning ear to ear.
Thank you kindly, Celeste.
Alright. Well, safe journey. I wish you all the best. I'll keep Regent, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Regent's appraised of any happenings, and if you die a tragic and acid bath death, I sincerely hope it's painless. Farewell.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes,
And I'll keep you updated. And I
please do.
hope you keep me updated as well.
I will find him and dismember most of him, but leave some ready for you.
Good.
My mages can send me messages, so if you need to tell me something,
She's so flustered.
you can.
Love her free
Are you
I
okay,
will.
Crissy? You've been like this all morning. What's wrong?
We should head out.
Okay.
I'm just ready for a journey.
Right.
I do believe there's one other thing that you happen to maybe forget.
What's the good
And she just whistles really loud, and you hear
What's the good boy?
and just scraping as he like almost misses the door, and Suna just piles
He
it
just
in and
Scooby-Doos
starts
it.
like scarfing food.
Good boy.
Very
It's really good. You should try it. It's really good.
We've already eaten Suna. You
Okay.
enjoy it. I go in and petting him once.
Yeah.
like
The cook comes back. Oh
yeah.
nope,
He's friendly.
I'm sad.
I'm thinking of like the old Grandpa Simpson meme where he walks in the door, puts his hat on, grabs the hat, and immediately goes back out the door. That's what I'm thinking. While she goes over to pet the dog, Ren just leans over to Tsuya and just goes,
It's more common than you think, that reaction. It's not a bad thing. It's just getting used to new relationship dynamics. It'll be okay.
I see.
You did good though.
I didn't know you guys were there.
No, not that. I just it's good flustered. Like you can tell the
I can hear them, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Because you can tell the difference between like good flustered and bad flustered, and she would be like very angry and stuff. She's just good flustered.
Okay.
So that
What he's trying to say is congratulations.
Thank you.
Crissy's like heard the whole thing. You're just ignoring it.
She's just
I mean,
pissed.
congratulations to you too, right? That's a good thing.
She's just ignoring.
She's like, hey, Amaryllis, just let her process. I say process. Just let her get used to the dynamic.
I thought it was a good thing.
It is. It's just she doesn't.
Petting Tsuya.
She doesn't
My
want
focus
attention.
is just on the dog.
I mean,
She's
it's just us.
I know, but even
The
with the close
conversation,
friends,
like-
your ears
it's not like we're out
slowly
in a
just
crowd.
start
no,
fading.
and I understand that. I just some people just
Better
even if
than
it's a
what
good
you
thing,
wanted
like
to.
it's new and it's not embarrassing. It's just it's new and it's processing, and sometimes people don't want attention on it. You know what I mean? Like down the road,
Tuna
you'd be
is
like,
not
oh man,
bad.
that was so weird.
But it's just
Tired.
us.
Entire table.
Just be patient.
Tuna?
You'll be okay.
Licks his chops. Yeah.
No, don't put it on the table.
Oh no. The table is empty.
No.
What's happening?
Tuna, down.
He kind of looks puzzled since his feet have been on the ground the entire time.
He said he went to the table.
Yeah, he was eating off of the table.
He didn't
He's
like
not
jump
the-
up on the table.
I figure like he's a regular dog. Sorry.
We're not used
Tuna,
to big
don't
giant.
eat off the table.
He just licks his chops, so there's nothing left.
Too late, I guess.
Well, oven bread was good while it lasted.
I still have the cheese.
Suna ate it all.
Oh.
No, I will spare you the cheese. Your
I was gonna say,
halfling
I don't know
instincts
if-
took place, and
Your halfling instincts went
You're just
big
holding-
dog. Nope, we're hiding that
High
shit.
cheese.
No, this is food for later.
It's amazing.
It's not just my food, it's our food.
So we should get going.
Yes, let's go.
Let's
That
go.
sounds good. That sounds good.
you guys head out into the courtyard, and all of your servants and the 60 guards that were there are along the buttresses. Excuse me, I was trying to think of the phrase.
I was gonna say.
Booty
With how this-
traces.
But what?
Booty
tired.
tresses with my trauma thirst.
So
Traumaturgy. I
there are
love that
6
so
horses ready and set to go. As she mentioned, both of your sets of armor are on mannequins. Your vestments have been neatly folded and packed into a watertight pack and ready to go.
You-
We're going on horses.
You
Probably
think
quick.
your kingdom was going to let you go on foot?
Probably quicker that way.
He slides into his stuff, and it's like that kind of like, you know, what I mean, like you like wash something or you dry clean something, and that initial like fresh tightness, if that makes sense. We're just like it's sitting on your like, it's not stretched out.
Shouldn't I
Like
can't
you haven't been
say
wearing it
it.
for a few weeks.
It's got that.
Like that stretch, and it's like, oh, this is
Nice and new.
Yeah, it's nice and fresh.
It's
isn't it?
refurbished.
It's nice and refurbished.
Nice.
It's refurbished leather.
Nice and
You can see where they took the time to really make sure that all the blood was rubbed off of your armor.
Just like me.
I'm surprised you're not disappointed.
it just means you can get even more blood on
Just makes you can do more.
I'm not that
Why would that be a good
vicious, you know.
No, but I'm sure you'd like to wear your victories.
Not really.
Why would
Just-
that be a good thing?
The servants do start to help you into your armor.
Wouldn't that wear it down after a while?
What, blood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
Then
if
why
it's
would you want that?
magical armor.
Not if it's magical armor.
It's stronger with blood.
Is it magical armor?
No.
No.
It's just spiky.
It's just spiky.
Just
Very
spiky.
well made spiky armor. Exceptionally well made spiky armor. Unbelievably godlike.
I
in
wouldn't
its
say godlike,
craftsmanship.
bro. Godlike would be magical.
It was crafted by my people. Of course it's called like.
That's
You have
fair.
like what, a +3 or something like
It's
that?
godlike.
There's a +9 to ogres.
Plus
That's this ogre slaying knife. That's not the armor.
I know.
So we
got
get our
spikes
stuff
in it.
and we go to the horses.
Right.
Whenever you're ready.
Off we go.
You guys ready?
Let's go.
I need help.
So
Ren helps him. Oh.
me and him both help her out.
The servant's probably no. We got. It's like no.
We got that.
And then you get on your horse.
Get on mine.
I get on mine, but
Everybody kind of sees me wince in pain, and I look like I'm gonna cry.
Oh no.
There's a brief pause from some of the service on the ground, but as you mount your horse, the roaring cheer of the guards up high give you that noble sort of,
Like there goes the king.
you know, there goes the king. So you gotta do your wave, look proud, suck it in.
Suck it in, alright.
As you guys trot. Thank you.
We trot out.
You trot out into
College trop
the
outs.
world yet again.
That is the title name. College
Every
Trop
bump
Outs.
is pain.
Every trot is
College Trop Outs.
for the first 2 days is easy going. The weather starts to change, and just as the storm approaches, you find yourselves in a small little hamlet. No more than 4 buildings in a steep.
A Hamlet.
I heard a hammock, and I was like, what?
Dude,
Hamlet.
we found a hammock in a storm. Listen,
I'm a fucking lay in that shit.
please, yeah.
And an old man comes out. He's got a pitchfork in hand,
Oh.
keeping an eye on you.
Ye moving, travelers. Nothing for ya here.
There's shelter for us yet.
No, there ain't.
Yes, there is.
Insight check.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, yo, my dudes. Insight check +4. That is 23.
20, dirty.
Intimidate 17.
Brad just made the wipe on his face of you've
I
got
also
to
got
fucking.
23.
We both got 23. What'd you get, Tsuya?
Intimidate 17.
Oh, damn.
In case you didn't want to budge.
Well, not only is he definitely hiding something, it's probably not something very good. In fact, you're pretty sure that he is not even actually a person at all.
Oh, perfect.
Not stressed.
Huh?
But he's hiding something. And with that intimidate, he goes back inside.
It's always on the way to somewhere bigger that something like this happens.
Well, it is.
So I go in
It is storming
to the
outside.
door.
You go in.
The door is locked.
I kick it in.
I was gonna
Here
pick
we
the
go.
lock.
Make an attack roll.
I was gonna pick the lock.
Are we gonna get damage from a door?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll pick the lock
If
first.
it's raining, we don't need water coming in.
I'll pick the
The
lock.
broken door.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but
that's
it'll
going
also
to
give that
be
dude enough time to notice there's something going on with the door.
Oh, if I do good on the lock picking. Oh, take a look at that. That's a 21.
I mean, he's still gonna hear the knob beat.
Tsuya's about
or
to
the
go and
lock
kick
beat.
open the door, and Ren goes, ah! Pop! The door just. And they like slam it shut again.
He's pushing the
Nowhere.
door.
Come on, you know you're hiding something.
Shove it open.
Oh boy. Heck.
18.
18. So you just boot the door open and it kicks the guy behind it away.
What are you
And-
hiding?
You guys all notice that there's 4 assailants, and it looks like they're trying to rob a family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I attack the side.
Fantastic.
I walk away. No, I'm kidding. No, let's do it.
No. You pick the lock.
No,
You stay here.
no, I'm staying here.
You fucking commit to
What
that.
do you think
Oh,
you're
you know what?
doing
Have a
here?
good day, says.
You fucking commit to the bit.
No, I'm committing to the bid.
What's that?
And what do you think you're doing here?
We're taking stuff. Now get out of here.
At least they're honest.
I would be the one.
Order among thieves, I guess.
You should leave before we kill you.
Yeah, okay, we could try
Oh
that.
god, here we go. Just open with that.
Okay, I'll try to intimidate them.
Have you not seen a party?
Cocked.
No.
My appearance isn't hidden anymore, by the way.
As a form of intimidation, as a form of intimidation, she's talking. He just kind of spins his daggers around.
So who's intimidating?
Well, I'm not doing great on that one.
I did 14.
You did 14? Hey, I did 16. 8 plus 8.
Nice.
16.
What's intimidate under?
Charisma.
I'm just gonna have my
15 and
wand at
intimidate.
the ready because that's all I got.
You
I
kind of
can't
look around.
intimidate.
Ah, screw this. They don't have anything anyway. So they
If you come back here, I'll kill you without a second word.
leave.
Or even if I swear.
There's a couple. It's a small. It's a like a middle-aged couple in their 40s. Ah, thank you.
You two
Are you
alright?
okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they showed up maybe a minute or two ago out of nowhere. Please, it's starting to rain outside. Come.
Just got this armor clean. I don't want to get messed up.
Lucky we came.
That's good.
What do we do with the horses?
Yeah. Oh, you have horses. Stable them.
Got
You guys go outside, and the bandits are running off into the distance.
You should warn them about Tsuna.
Suna's just kind of like.
In the barn with the horses is going to be a very big dog. He's friendly. He won't attack you.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's
He's the
her pet.
dire.
He's with us.
Direwolf.
He's
Yeah.
friendly.
He's friendly. I raised him.
He's one of the biggest sweethearts you'll ever
I.
know.
You guys are no city guards, that's for sure. But please,
we are not.
of course.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to
So
it. Look,
they
it's
usher in your
guards.
horses and Tsuna into the barn, and you guys are welcomed inside. After a short little interlude, they do prepare a simple yet delicious warm meal for you.
It's always
And I
fantastic.
think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
That's
I offered
fantastic.
them a couple pieces of the bread or the cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's a sharing of cheese wheel.
Share the cheese.
Ah!
No, lose the pencil.
Jesus.
So, thank you guys so much for enjoying this episode. Sorry for like the first hour of technical issues.
Oops.
We
all
worked
your
through
fault.
it. It's all my fault. Sorry about that. But no, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. What a fucking episode this was. This was a journey from beginning to end. So, thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Take care. And see you guys next time.